is something that I've been wanting to do for so many years. Man, it's been. He gave us 4 decades of music. That's crazy. Yeah, bro. That's crazy. I didn't even see you do that. Yeah, thank you.
No, man.
Yeah. We'll get somebody. We'll get somebody. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you for having me.
One kit in the motherfucking car just in case one of his shit rub off. We go ahead and say, dog, we got you, dog. Just in case. You know, we got to make sure he good.
What it good be? Hopefully it's what it should be. It's your boy N.O.R.E.
What up, it's DJ EFN.
And this Militainment Crazy Raw Yappy Hour. Make some noise! When I tell you, this man is an icon, this man is a legend, this man has shaped, he has made so many babies throughout this world because the music that they was making babies to, he was making it for you. For decades and decades and decades. They said he grabbed a guitar at 3 years old and was making beats then. I'm making that part up. This man is a legend. He's a legend. From all the icons that he's worked with, and this is something that I've been wanting to do for so many years. When we started this show, we said that we wanted to give people that paved the way before us. And this is a legend. This is a real icon. This is a person that when you look up, I'm sorry to say it, but when you look up music, his picture shit is gonna be right there. Music, not black music, not hip hop, not R&B, music, period. This man has done the wave. He's the reason why most of us is here. And we want to give you your flowers today. We want to show you how much you mean to us. And in case you don't know who we're talking about, the one, the only, the impeccable motherfucking Teddy Riley. Before I get into everything, right, I'm going to tell you which is a great moment for me, right? Me and you are watching Pharrell's movie, right? We're both at the premiere.
Sitting across from each other.
Sitting across from each other. And this is how I know you're a real person. I saw genuine love. When you saw him on that screen, I was sitting right directly behind you. So I got to see you like how I'm looking at EFN right now. And I saw you, and it looked, and the only other time I've ever saw this in life, I mean, in music business, let me just limit it to that, was one time I went with Nas, and he watched Rakim perform. And I saw the joy in Nas' face watching that's his leader, right? And this is your protege. This is, I know you're a humble guy, so yeah. But I saw the happiness in your face.
Yeah.
I got to see it, and I was like, that is so rare and seldom that people like you show that love to you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to say, like,
I know exactly.
I sincerely saw that, man. I was so happy.
Well, I'm always forever proud.
And then I remember me talking to you, and I was like, I didn't know what the fuck I was doing in this movie, and you said, me neither.
Yeah, we didn't. It was 5 years before.
Okay, so let's take it from there. Did you know this was a Lego movie? Because I didn't know till I was in there.
I was told it was an animated movie.
Ain't that what I told you?
Yeah.
They never said Lego. They said animated.
They said animation.
All right. They lied to you just like they lied to me.
He
didn't
understand
when the trailer came out. We were trying to tell him how big it was, and he still didn't understand.
Yeah, I was like, no, I don't get it.
I mean, same thing. Somebody called me and said, yo, your studio's coming down. Like, it's just dropping.
All right.
I was like, whoa. So when I saw it, I said, this is crazy. What's next? And then it shows a little snippet, you know, of me, and I was like, oh, I look funny. I had the big split in my teeth and everything. It shit was really wide. I was like, I was like, okay, this is dope. Yeah. Then I changed clothes.
In the movie.
In the movie.
In the
Yeah,
movie.
I don't.
That's like you in real life. This is
I had a different car. I had a different car.
yeah. So it's so dope. Like, you know, we've been doing this. We're going on 10 years.
10-year anniversary.
Next month. Going on 10 years. And what I like to do is, you know, I want to do research. And I got to say, and I said this a couple of times, but what I got to say is your history is probably the richest history I've ever, like, really, like, Googled and, like, just got. Because, like, you controlled music for maybe 4 decades.
Yeah, I've been in this is my 40th year.
This is your 40th year, right? Yo, no. And I'm looking, and I'm like, damn, bro. You know what's crazy? I don't remember not knowing you.
That's real. That's real shit. That's real.
Like,
Since you were aware of music.
Since I was aware of, that's what's crazy. I feel like I know you my whole life, and I know I don't.
Right.
But
the same thing.
That's how, yeah.
I feel the same way because you coming through Pharrell.
That's right. That's right.
Like grandchildren.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's that was the beauty part of seeing that too, because obviously I had an album before I met Pharrell, but when that Pharrell took a chance on me and I took a chance on him.
Right.
But all right, let's take it to the beginning now, right? A lot of people credit you from Virginia, right? And they say that he's from, a lot of people don't know, not only you from Harlem, you're from the toughest part of Harlem that probably ever existed. This picture's with you, Rich Porter.
Yeah. We went to high school together.
You went, okay, time out. Okay.
We were in high school.
A lot of people don't know that. Like, you know.
That was your peer.
Huh?
That was literally your peer.
Yeah. I mean, it's my big brother.
Yeah.
You know, when we went to high school, we used to just gamble.
Scammers?
Gamble.
Oh, gamble. Okay, yeah. I heard you're a gambler.
High school, me, him, D-Ferg.
D-Ferg, yes.
Wait. How about A$AP Ferg is like my nephew.
Yes, A$AP Ferg, which is D-Ferg's.
I went to school with his father.
Yes.
It's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? So all of the fathers, you know, our sons,
Yeah.
you know, y'all sons.
Yes, no problem. We take it.
D-Ferg used to do all of our trucks. He did all the graffiti on our Jeeps.
Wow.
Our Pathfinders.
Wow, that's crazy.
MVPs, you know,
MPVs. You say, yeah. I knew exactly what you meant. Don't worry about it. Forget that.
But yeah, I went to school with almost everybody from the hood.
Right.
But I lived in every borough though,
Right.
except Staten Island.
Except Staten Island.
Lived in Brooklyn.
Okay, wow.
We started uptown.
Oh, wow.
I lived in Queens.
Wow.
But not long.
Okay.
I lived in the Bronx when I moved from the projects. That was the first place I moved, was Riverdale.
Okay, yeah, Riverdale.
And we got to some problems up there.
Yeah, that's before they had a Starbucks. Now they got a Starbucks out there. Yeah. Okay.
And then I moved to Jersey in Biggie's old house. In Great Neck.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So how does because I wanna stay there for a second. People know who Rich Porter and like Alpo is now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Were you ever felt like you were in like danger or like just being around them, or they were just irregular?
That's my guys.
Yep.
Alpo, last time I seen Alpo, I was it's 2019. I gave
so when he came
concert
home
at the Apollo.
Okay.
He came to my dressing room.
That's crazy.
Okay.
You know, even though he killed my best friend,
All right.
you know, we have to learn how to forgive.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Life is short. I knew it when it came from us, but I knew a lot of people, you know, they had it.
And that's how close you was to Rich Porter? Because I think you just said that's your best friend.
Right.
Wow.
It's like my brother. I mean,
Wow.
Rich Porter, him and AZ kicked me off the street.
I heard you say that, but I would like to read.
But it wasn't, I got kicked off for like about
For good reasons, though.
4 blocks because they knew I was into music. And they're
Right.
like, yo, so Rich Porter was just give me money and just like, yo, I need you to stay off the street.
Trying to protect you.
Yeah. But at one point, Alpo put about $2 million in my trunk. I was actually in California presenting the Guy album to MCA. And my brother Markel from Rex and Effect had my car. He pulled up on my brother. He said, take this briefcase, put it in your trunk, tell your brother I want to be in the music business.
Oh, shit.
And I said, get that shit back.
Immediately.
I said, give it back. Tell him I'm going to be in California for a while.
Right.
And, I'll talk to him when I get back.
Mm-hmm.
So Alpo and I, we always had that. That's how we went to Virginia Beach. Do you know they're the cause? We all the cause of going to Virginia Beach. We used to charter a bus.
Right.
And just take a bunch of girls and everybody. We just go down there and just go to King's Dominion, just have fun. Mm-hmm. Have the jet skis. And when I went down there, I just said, I said to my fiance at the time, my ex, I said, if I moved anywhere, I want to move here. Mm-hmm. Not thinking there's no music, there's no scene, there was nothing for me to grab onto. I had to create that. Mm-hmm. And that's what I did. I created jobs for people.
Yeah.
I created places for kids to go and things for kids to do to stay off the streets. Mm-hmm. And it definitely worked. I had, Allen Iverson was on my celebrity basketball team.
I remember, yep.
And Kevin Garnett, all of them came down. Penny Hardaway, they came down. Everybody always wanted to see what is going on in Virginia Beach. Right. That everybody just keep going down there.
And like you said, there's something is in the water.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
And you believe that? There's something in the water?
It's always is.
Okay.
Always have been. That's why we went down there.
Right.
When I went down there, it was just nobody. It was like Jimmy Buffett. Mm-hmm. And I just said, you know what? Because everybody's like, yo, you sure you don't want to go back to New York? I was like, nah, I'm just staying here. But they thought we was drug dealers.
Yeah. I think y'all.
We had Ferraris, everything. Yeah. And we had to prove ourselves, to these cops because they kept coming into the studio, investigating us, and we finally got to them. Mm-hmm. We said, and they was asking us, what could we do for the community? Mm-hmm. Well, maybe you can help us. And we asked them to introduce us to the principal of the school where Pharrell went to school, and Chad. Mm-hmm. And long behold, we talked to the principal and we asked him, could we do some talent shows here? Mm-hmm. He said, only one condition. Can our students participate? Mm. I said, of course. That's the purpose of us doing it here. Mm-hmm. And one thing led to another. We had the first talent show and everybody was, we had judges that came down, some from New York, and Tammy Lucas was there and she was one of the judges. And I have to give Tammy the credit because, Tammy was like, you got to check these young boys out, They playing on tables and shit, like banging on tables and spitting fire. So I said, I'm going to check them out. And everybody was going for the people who's singing, I Will Always Love You, the greatest love of all. Somebody who hold a long note and everybody's like, that's not it. Mm-hmm. When Pharrell and them got on, they didn't have the concept, but they came out and he was spitting.
You're talking about the talent show, right?
Talent show,
yes, okay.
Yeah. They started switching instruments. I was like, that's it.
Yeah, because you picked them to win the talent show, correct?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I was like, nah, I'm going backstage. I'm going to talk to them.
And I always felt like I owed you money. because Tammy Lucas, you just brought her up. A lot of people don't know. Tammy Lucas is that voice that you hear. What?
Yeah, I know that.
What? And for years, people would come up to me and say, that's Teddy Riley artist. And I would be like, holy shit, who do I owe? So I didn't know, but that's an unhidden gem right there, Tam.
Yeah, she's amazing. We're actually cranking up the new Jack Swing tour.
Wow.
And we just sold out at Miramar. We sold out a concert, and I didn't think I could do it by myself. And I just said, you know what, sell out is sell out. But the mayor told us, yo, y'all the only ones that sold out here.
Wow, let's make some noise for that.
But we are supposed to come back for Jazz in the Garden and something else we're performing at. And I said, I'm going to bring High Five. I'm going to bring everybody. Dougie Fresh.
Wow.
And I just said, you know what, I just want to open up shop. And, you know, we're looking at places here just to, you know, kind of, because my wife, you know, her family lives here. I said, you know, let's get a second home here.
That's right.
And just kind of start something.
So, I'm gonna bounce around a little bit.
Okay.
Kids at Work. Was that?
Don't look them up.
I heard you say it. I specifically heard you in an interview, and you said, "Do not look that up." And I had
So
to.
then you look them up.
And you brought it up too.
I had to, and I'm like, "Holy shit!" For people who starting out, right? He makes fun of me all the time. My first MC name was MC Yahoo with the Balder Bean. so Kids at Work is better. But let's take us to those days. What was that you guys to form that group?
Actually, it was Timmy Gatlin.
Okay, wow.
The original member of Guy.
Okay, wow.
And the other cat is our big brother, Pharrell, who's now, he's like one of the most sorted out vocal coach. He works with a lot of singers. And we all still doing our things, but Timmy Gatlin was the one who I started Kids at Work with. You know, and we did a record, we did an album. Didn't do nothing. So that's what made me just quit doing R&B. So I was doing rap records.
Right.
I did Kumo D, Dougie Fresh, Spoonie G, the WAP Dance, the Anthem, Rap's New Generation, which has been.
And then you said you started rolling dice, so Dice got you back into R&B.
Yeah.
Okay.
With Keith Sweat, you know.
With Keith Sweat, yeah.
That's what got me back into doing R&B. And first record I did was I Wanna, and I just said, you know what, this is I'm gonna make something out of this.
Great.
See how that shit just jumped out of me? I'm sorry.
Nah, it's all good.
It just hit me. I'm sorry.
It's all good. But that's where my music just started evolving.
Okay.
And my life as well, you know, because coming from the hood, you know, you never know how you're able to get out, you know, and really make something out of yourself. And I've seen a few people, like, it's a little before y'all time, but
tell us.
The Arlene twins.
The Arlene twins. I know the Arlene twins.
Do?
Yeah,
Okay.
of course I know them. Yeah. One of them passed away. God bless.
Yeah, they did. Yeah. Leroy Burgess.
Yeah.
All those cats, they all from Harlem. Black Ivory. They had their own radio.
Arlene twins was from Brooklyn. I thought they was from Brooklyn, but no. You know what? Yeah, they might be Harlem. Yes.
But all of us, we lived everywhere.
Right.
You know, in New York, it's like.
Right.
But coming up, when I was hustling, I was going to Harlem World, the actual club.
Harlem World, the actual skate club.
No.
It wasn't a skate club?
This is the club.
It was a club, okay.
On 116th Street.
Okay.
In Lenox Avenue. I used to go and see all of the rappers, like, you know, Furious 5, Crash Crew, Busy B. I was at the battle when
You're on the ground level of it all.
Huh?
You're on the ground level of it all.
Yeah, I was at when Kumo D was battling Busy B. LL Cool J, everybody was there. And sitting through that, being a fan, never thought I would be working with all of them. It's like surreal. And that's my thought pattern of like, that. Will I ever make it out of Harlem? So all I wanted was my records to play on the radio. I didn't even think about money. I just thought about, I need to get my music out there. And it got out there more than I thought it would.
Right.
You know, because one record led to another, and, you know, radio stations started really taking a liking to my music. So when I started R&B with Keith Sweat, you heard of Frankie Crocker.
Of course.
So I don't want to say names and be like, yo, I was too young.
No.
But say the names anyway.
Yes,
Frankie Crocker.
If we don't know, we need to dig in the crates.
Frankie Crocker was the one that broke I Wanna.
Frankie Crocker was the guy on the radio station, correct?
Yeah,
yes.
He was like back then the most paid radio guy.
Right. For lack of a better term, probably what we
He was the star.
Funk Flex. Like,
yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
So Frankie, he debuted I Wanna, and it was on Jam It or Slam It. Mm-hmm. And everybody slammed it.
Slam It is the bad one.
That's the bad one.
Okay. Okay.
So Frankie took it upon himself, to go against the grain and say, y'all may slam this record,
Right.
but I'm going to jam this record because y'all don't understand. This is the new wave. And when he did that, I felt like Robert Townsend on what's that movie where he's like, they playing it on the radio, Mom.
Damn, I know that movie.
So,
go ahead.
Was it, good God, not Five Heartbeats, right?
No, it wasn't the Five. Oh, you know what? Okay, I don't remember. Like,
but that's how I felt, And my mother was there with me, and it's like we hearing the record on the radio. But before all of that, my mother made me do the poor man copyright.
The mailing?
Yeah. So I mailed the tape
to yourself,
back to myself.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's copyright.
Yeah, that's
the poor man. They call it the poor man.
That's what it's called?
Damn. With the,
I didn't know.
The postmark is what makes it a copyright.
She was like, because when she first heard it, she didn't know what it was, but she was like, this sound good. I used to always get, how you say, bothered by the neighbors, because I was making a lot of noise.
A lot of noise, yes, of course.
And then, like I said, when it started evolving, then everybody started like, yo, he's going to make it out of the projects. So everybody became fans and supportive. So that's where I raised you.
Yes, that's right. God damn it, you did.
Hold on. We got to go back to, because I feel like we're going to skip forward.
Yeah,
okay.
we jumping around.
Yeah, we jumping around.
Yeah.
I'm so happy. I'm happy. I'm sorry.
And there's so many iconic records, but going back to these early hip hop records that you were involved in, like The Show.
Yeah, yo, that's crazy.
Can you give us like a breakdown of how that comes about?
Yeah. So The Show basically came about. Me and Dougie Fresh went to the same high school. And actually, we got kicked out of 3 high schools before ending up at the same high school. And
we don't know this version of
Dougie Fresh.
Like, yeah, like, we don't see you being like that guy getting kicked out of high school.
so,
you had a days?
It's okay. I got kicked out because got into a fight. And when I got into a fight, I threw one blow and everybody threw all the blows. D-Ferg, everybody.
Okay, all right. See,
D-Ferg's sister, Kim, everybody was just on this guy because he kind of snitched on me. You know how we throw the how you say, the eraser, the chalkboard eraser at the teacher. So I threw the chalkboard, the eraser, and next thing you know, everybody was laughing, and the dude was like, he did it. I was like, we'll see you after school. And then the dude, when he got hit, about 4 or 5, everybody just went on him, and his whole front was gone because he went straight into the fire hydrant.
Oh, damn.
Next day I got to school, they took me straight to the office. And it's like, Mr. Raleigh, you expelled. We're evaluating, you being here, and it looks like you're getting kicked out. So I got kicked out and went to West Side.
okay.
West Side High.
West Side. Okay.
I ain't stay there long. I didn't get in no fight, but I just didn't pass the programs. You know how you go to school 1 week, and then you work 1 week? So it's co-op.
Okay.
I did that. I quit job the first day. And Dougie Fresh went to the same school. He got kicked out of King, went to West Side. We both got kicked out of West Side, ended up at Park East. And that's where we created the show. That's when we created the show. And then we performed it at the graduation. He graduated. I was in 11th grade. So when he left the school, I quit school. Because I was making money.
Right.
I had my first publishing deal with Zumba.
That's Jive, right?
Jive.
Zumba, yep, on the job. Yeah.
So I had my first publishing deal, and it's $100,000.
Yeah.
So over time, I think it was $300,000. So I had $100,000 a year or something like that. I'm 18 years old.
Right.
Yes.
Took that home to my mom, and
The $100,000 or the $300,000?
the $100,000. I told her, you know, we got.
Mama love,
She
like,
got
made it, right?
quit a job.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
I made it. She was like, "Nah, we ain't quitting. You got to make 10 more of those."
Wow.
Let's make some noise. Shout out. It's real. That's real.
So I went and made 10 more
Right.
before 20.
Right.
Took it to her, and she said, "Okay, we can move now."
Now we can move.
So we moved to the Bronx first, and at that same time, I was working with Andre Harrell uptown.
Uptown, of course.
So I had two places. I was living in Brooklyn at Uptown.
Right.
We moved to the Bronx. At the same time, I'm working with Keith Sweat, mixing I Wanna, the Make It Last Forever album. Get a call from Timmy Gatlin. But we going back to Dougie. I'm a segue back. So when we did this show at the graduation, when he left, I quit school, and then he went on to making waves.
Slick Rick.
Performing, him and Slick Rick performing. And I had to kind of find my way. And when I quit school, I ended up working for my uncle, but also performing at the same time. And they built a studio for me at the rooftop.
Because I heard a story. I believe you told it. You didn't even have a board when you started out. You would go and learn
at everybody's studio. I would go in everybody's studio and program just beats.
Right.
Put it on cassette, take it with me, and just play it for everybody. So until I was able to afford a drum machine, I was just doing that. So first drum machine I was on was the Oberheim DX.
Right.
Shit.
I got
and
that
the
in my
808.
notes.
Yeah.
So I want to kind of tell all the trappers out there, I was doing trap before them.
Right.
Them 808.
Making records
Right.
with Go See the Doctor.
Right.
808, and we didn't have, it was nothing syncing, so we used to punch to make two drum machines sync together.
That's wild.
You young motherfuckers need to listen. You know how pause. You know how hard that shit is. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
That was the first
And that was
track
normal.
for me, besides doing Dougie Fresh.
The show.
The show. Didn't really know where it was going, but when the show came out, even though, I didn't get any credit for it because, like I said, I had stars in my eyes. I just wanted the record to play on the radio and, be a part of something. And that's how I started evolving in Harlem. And then everybody came to me from Brooklyn to Queens, and everybody would come to my projects, and I would make records for everybody.
So I'm bouncing around a little bit, like Harry said. 'Cause I need to ask you this. I believe I see Jermaine Dupri say this. He said that New Edition is the greatest group of all time. Then they questioned him. They said, because each one of these members solo went platinum. Do you believe that statement?
I believe they are the greatest group of all times.
Are we making some noise for that?
Yeah.
Okay.
And why I say that is because them together is a nucleus. And now you see them all together, nobody's standing up to that. And they're a group that got back together and stayed together because they've seen the business. They stood on business. If other groups would stand on business, we would have a nucleus and we have groups back.
Wow.
Right now it's a recession of groups.
Yeah.
Now we're leaning on the legends.
Wow.
You know, and they're the legends that is really setting the example, you know, for the other legends. You know, all these groups breaking up is like 112, now it's just 12.
Damn, I didn't know that.
You know?
112 broke up?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn, what they doing?
Then you got groups that lost members, like High Five.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm putting them back together.
Yes.
Intro. So there's a lot of groups out there that are legend groups, but there's no new groups.
Okay.
I thought Day 26 was going to be, you know,
I agree.
the next big thing.
I agree.
But
What happened to Soul For Real? They
Soul
were so
For Real
dope.
was definitely a dope group developed by Heavy D and Eddie F and the crew. I think what it is, you know, it was the artist development.
Artist development is missing in the industry. Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree with that 1,000,000%.
When I was artist developed.
That says a lot.
For
That's dope.
a year. It was about a year. I went to media coach. My first media coach was Wendy Williams.
Wow.
What? No, hell no.
That's why she didn't talk about me.
Oh, damn. Oh, you never had beef.
Like,
You never.
that's like my sister.
Okay, good. Like in a good way. That's right. Okay.
Wendy Williams gave me my 40th birthday party
Wow.
in California.
Wow.
And my second media coach was Nelson George.
Wow.
My third was the guy who gave me the name New Jack Swing. And that's Barry Michael Cooper, who wrote and co-wrote New Jack City. So I was around a lot of people who was just, you know, creating me. You know what I'm saying? Like, this guy would, like, pressure me to give a name to my music, like, call my music something. And I didn't have no idea. He's like, all right, this is your second session. Your third session, you better have a name. I didn't have a name. He's like, all right, I'm going to give you a name. And he said, you should use New Jack Swing because you the new kid on the block swinging it.
Wow.
And that's how I got the name New Jack Swing.
Wow.
He said, run with it. You'll thank me later.
Yeah,
He's
whole
in my
genre.
book too.
It's crazy. A whole genre was that.
Let me tell you
You
something.
burnt the genre.
And still today,
Right.
you know, technically a lot of people don't know they're doing New Jack Swing.
Right.
Yeah.
It's all fusion.
No,
Fusing music.
We 1,000,000% Googled it and had it playing. And we didn't realize how many records you did. We were doubting. It was like, wait a minute. He couldn't have did that too. Do you understand how many records? Do you understand how many lives you changed? Like, we're all sitting here just amazed. Like, all of us. Come on, let's just keep it real. Like, we've been doing this. This is my crew. And we sitting here. We were so... I believe you're our first guest that came a little late. And we was like, we do not care. Whenever he shows up, we're cool with it. But do you understand how many lives you changed through this? And I'm not even getting to Bobby. I'm not even getting to Michael yet. I'm just getting into you and your group.
For me, I don't dwell on my past.
Right.
I don't dwell on my past. I try to forget about it so I can keep going.
Right.
It's almost like I'm almost famous.
Right.
You know, and that's how I go every day. I just think about that.
Okay.
What was, it was. What it is now, it matters.
Right.
You know, if I can change and continue changing lives, that's what matters for me. And I am. You know, it's like I can go anywhere and I can live anywhere.
Right.
And something gonna come out of it.
Right.
And I don't know. I just feel like the Most High is like, all right, you're gonna go here. you're gonna live here and you're gonna do something here. Right. And that's what I did in Virginia. I did it in Atlanta. I was in Atlanta before the producers were there.
I heard you call Philly your second home.
My second home. Mm-hmm. But Vegas, California, living in Atlanta was one of the things that I said, I want to do, and I want to kind of morph and fuse the music and bring everybody together. Trap, New Jack Swing, just put it all together. And I wound up working with a lot of people there. But the main thing was challenging to me was moving to Korea.
Wait a second. You moved to Korea?
Yeah, to do K-pop.
I mean, K-pop? I knew there was a lot of people from out here that was influencing that whole movement.
What, about K-pop?
You were one of the
first. I fuck with K-pop, and you told me I was.
No, my daughter. What do you mean? I told you. We had a whole conversation. My daughter loves K-pop.
I fuck with K-pop.
I gotta listen to Golden every day. Those records are ill. Yeah,
they are amazing. And when I went out there, it was 2007. I went out there and got robbed. Robbed
in Korea?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you how.
Okay,
not robbed like gun to my head.
Okay, all right, my bad.
Robbed like
they sticking niggas up.
They got some shrewd guys out there.
Oh yeah, so they're ill business people.
Yeah, they are really ill. Yeah. So when we went out there, right, I had, I think, every news channel. We did a press conference. Reason why? Because I didn't know how big my music was out there. K-pop is New Jack Swing.
Yeah.
And then I get out there like not knowing anything about the business aspect, like the stock game. And I'm out there like, they give me $500,000, do this, and and I'm doing it, but not. I finally had like a few meetings with the CEOs. And CEOs like, well, come with us. So I go with SM Entertainment, not knowing that when they put me on the books, they stock went up. I didn't ask about the stock.
To get stock.
Dumbest shit I ever did. But I still made a lot of money out there. I still made ways, and now you hear Teddy Riley is a part of, K-pop. He's responsible. But when I went out there, let me tell you how I got robbed. I went out there, did this whole press conference. There's a company, ever heard of a company called Tencent? They're like Rockefeller.
Wow. In Korea.
Yes. Okay. They're like the...
South Korea to be exact.
Yeah. South, yeah. But they're like the biggest when it comes to... They're like Viacom.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
They own everything out there. The karaoke machines, all of that stuff. Like, you go in the mall, you know how we get the picture taking things? Karaoke machines. All the malls.
Yeah, it's big out there.
That makes more money than anything.
Wow. That's their
So I'm out there and they were like, we'd like to figure out doing a movie with you. And I was like, great, let's do it, They said, what you gonna call it? I said, I want to call it Asia. A Star in Asia. They took my shit and ran with it. I was like,
oh, they just took the idea.
They trademarked it. They trademarked it. It was like, wow. And then...
Oh, I didn't know you was going there.
Dude who brought me out there, they gave him $2 million. And he shared nothing with me. I come back, I get 40 grand and I'm on my way. Why did Tencent come to try and sue me? Because they thought I was doing the movie. And they gave him the money. He did the contract. So I had to prove myself to them saying, listen, I'm a man of honor. I would never take your money. They knew somebody was doing. Dude done got married on their money. He bought the wife.
And this is the guy that brought you out there originally.
Yes. So, and the same guy who was taking my publishing, because we had did records for artists.
Oh, God.
we did records for this artist named, what's his name? I think it's Rain. No, Rain is the guy who's like Usher out there.
Okay.
So we did these records. This company took our publishing and mechanical rights. And I didn't know that ASCAP does not exist in Korea. They have their own
Right. So you have to go with
mechanical
their
rights.
company.
Right, you have to go with their company. It's called Compca.
Oh.
And these guys was publishing our songs and copywriting our songs.
You went through Korean music boot camp.
Check this out. We had already went there, came back, and me and my guys, we did these records for them. They paid us nice money and everything, right? It was like, yo, where's our residuals? Like, what we... It's like, yo, let's go back. I said, yo, we ain't going back to start no trouble. So we're going to go back and say it's not fair, and hopefully we'll meet somebody who can help us. And that's how we met SM Entertainment. And they helped us get every publishing, mechanical rights, and all of our rights back.
Wow.
On the condition of me staying for 2 weeks to do some music with their artists.
Okay.
2 weeks turned into 2 months. 2 months turned into 2 years.
Living in Korea.
It's like, we enjoy your music. Can you stay? We'll get you a house. We'll get you. They got us a building.
Wow.
We built the studios in the building. And we were there for 2 years.
Let me find out you speak Korean now.
I was about to ask.
Not at all. I was translating.
Oh, now they got the thanks to Bad Bunny. Now they got the you talking and you can talk right back. Yeah,
sure do.
That's right.
And I was, I had my translator in my phone, and that's how I got around. And I didn't have to go in too many places because I stayed in the studio. I live in the studio.
Okay.
So when I was out there, I had no relationships. I was in that studio, and they thought I was a Martian because I would be in that studio from 10 to 10 in the morning. They would be coming into work. He's like, he's still here. So they built me a bedroom in the actual office.
God damn it.
Wow.
That's hard.
So it's safe to say that you opened those doors for a lot of people over here, too.
Well, they were doing what they're doing anyway.
Right.
But
there's a lot of collaboration.
Opened up the door for it to be introduced. Now, I can't say that because you had, what's my guy? Jay Park. Is it Jay Park? He was doing it. He came over here.
Right.
But I went over there.
Right.
And when I went over there, it was just, I was working with every group. We had over 5, 6 #1 records. And we placed over 40 songs. So I was pretty much living comfortable out there. And my mind was kind of learning the culture, just kind of getting together while the record business over here was getting it together because it was a recession.
Right. Wait, what years is this exactly around?
2000. When I went over there to live, it was 2010 to 2012.
Right.
And
that's when we had the whole real estate crash out here, right?
That's when the system.
And then
that's what streaming is introduced, kinda. Okay.
Napster and all of that.
Right.
But then when I came back was when Heavy D passed away.
Oh wow.
God
and that's what made me say I'm coming back to America.
God bless.
I moved to Atlanta, then asked my sister, just find me a place. It's like, where you want to live? Gated community? I said, no, I want to live next to you. So they found me a place, and I lived there for a little while and kind of outgrown it and moved into a house, big house, and stayed down there for a while.
Atlanta.
Yeah.
Okay.
How do you feel like, was there a culture shock living out there? I'm assuming that's your first time living outside of the States. Was it?
Nah.
No?
I lived in London.
Oh, okay. Well,
I lived in London my early years when I was working with Kumo D. And Billy Ocean. We did all like Go See the Doctor. How You Like Me Now? Those records. We did in London. We did at Battery Studios. Jive Records
We don't realize how much of those records were made.
You heard
overseas.
it was at Battery Studios. I didn't know Battery Studios was located in London.
Yeah, they have one in London and one in New York.
Yeah, but I didn't hold it. So, damn, that's fucking me up. So that's where you and Kumo D recorded that?
Every
How you
year. We did first album, second album, then.
Yeah, that's legendary.
All right, see, because I can't fathom this. So
I lived there, like, we would spend 3 to maybe 6 months.
But that wasn't much of a culture shock being in London versus here.
Yes, it was. Let me tell you why.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Driving on the wrong side.
Oh,
yeah.
We didn't drive. So I was like, I'm not getting into no accident.
Right.
I'm used to driving on our side. So when that happened, we would have a driver. They gave us a driver, and Clive Calder. Clive Calder was a guy who was the first guy to see me make a beat.
Wow.
I was making How You Like Me Now. And when he came in the room, he was behind this dark, tinted glass, watching me.
what machine were you using?
I was using the MP because they had one there.
Oh, great.
Wasn't mine. No, it wasn't the MP.
I'm about to say.
It wasn't the MP. It was the Oberheim, the DX.
Okay.
And no.
Was it MP?
It was
I can't imagine MP back.
I had a sampler.
The SP, no? Was it?
SP1200.
That's what it, yeah, that had
but it was theirs. I ain't had no drum machine. Couldn't afford one. So I was banging out on everybody's joint, But when I was there, they had every drum machine, and
right.
I made that record. He was just watching. I seen his head just going. And then he walked in the room. He called me another name.
Kumo D?
No, Clive Calder.
Oh, okay.
The CEO.
Because I keep looking at his glasses, and I was looking at
no.
his glass. He's trying to imitate
Trying to be
Kumo D
Kumo
with
D.
the glasses. I keep looking.
Kumo Lee.
Yeah, Kumo Lee. Yeah, Kumo Lee. Yeah. My bad. He was calling me. My bad. Go ahead. Kumo Lee.
What did he call you?
He called me my partner. Mm-hmm. My partner's name is LaVeba.
Right.
And he said, LaVeba. I said, no. He said, what is your name? I said, I'm Teddy Riley.
Right.
He said, Teddy Riley?
Teddy Riley? That kind of sounds bourgeoisie.
Huh?
Sounds good. Yeah. Teddy Riley.
Teddy Riley.
Yeah, Teddy Riley. Sounds like
bourgeoisie. I said, yeah, Teddy Riley. He said, so you make the beats? I said, yeah, I make the beats. He said, can you excuse me a second? I said, yeah, sure. He went upstairs and called Barry Weiss.
Oh, wow. Barry Weiss from Job Records as well?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And Carly, all of them.
Okay.
And said, he got them all on the phone. He told me this. He said, I got them on the phone. I asked her, I said, who's Teddy Riley? And I guess the answer is Teddy Riley is one of the guys, he works with them. He works with Kumo D. He said, did you guys know he makes the beats? And he's like, nobody, it was crickets. And he said, I told them, if you guys, when he comes back to the States, if you don't have him in that office making a deal, somebody's getting fired. Mm-hmm. And I had a meeting with him. I went down there by myself. I didn't have no lawyer, no nothing. Mm-hmm. It's my first meeting with him, and that was how I got my first $100,000.
Wow.
To Samba. And that was my first publishing deal.
God damn it.
That's wild.
Let's make some noise for you want to do a quick timer slime, but you got to explain
Yeah, let's do it. Let's get a designated drinker.
Okay, yeah, because you don't have to drink.
Okay.
Yeah, you can sip.
I'm already drinking. I'm already drinking.
Yeah.
We'll get someone.
We'll get somebody like
for you.
Yeah, I got my nephew here.
Oh shit! Damn, he threw you under the bus like that. I like that.
No.
He's exactly what I would do to my nephew. I'm just letting you know.
He told me he would.
Okay.
You drinking?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm drinking.
So yeah, let's pull him a chair right there.
Yeah. So we're gonna ask him And can you break down the game?
So this is our drinking game.
Okay. Okay.
And we're gonna give you 2 choices. If you pick one, we don't drink.
Right.
But if you say both or neither, like you really don't want to answer,
I plead the fifth.
You plead the fifth. We drinking. Everybody's drinking.
Yes.
But really, we just want stories out of it.
I know the game.
Yes. And I ain't
we're not trying to diss nobody.
No. But I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like Teddy's a great person. He's not gonna want to say nothing.
Who did we
wrong.
just have that just answered every single one?
I forget.
Was it Fat Five Freddy? No, it was Ray Daniels.
Ray Daniels. He answered everyone. So
who? Ray Daniels.
Yeah. So
that's my guy.
So
Ray Daniels. He don't care.
Yeah, he answered every single.
No, he didn't want to politically correct. He answered everyone politically correct. Okay. So nephew, I'm not. Did you really ask for Tiger Bone?
Asking is we doing Tiger Bone?
Yo, we got Tiger Bone.
No. He's asking. You don't want Tiger Bone.
But you don't.
Nah, trust me. We're not gonna do that to him, man.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't want to do that.
Nephew. You don't want Tiger Bone. Yes. You don't want Tiger Bone. I ain't gonna lie. We gotta do that later.
Mama Juana if you want.
Yeah, later.
You want some Mama Juana? Dominican Mama Juana.
Oh wow.
Okay. Damn, where my
never
go?
drink, so
Okay.
wow.
Okay, so you ready?
Wait, hold on. Let's get it. You got a couple shot glasses for me?
Okay, yeah.
Let's get that first, because then we backing up.
This is great. By the way, I probably think
pour a couple.
I have to take the first question because I probably think you're the only person on earth that could probably answer this question. This is one of the biggest on our show.
Okay. Let's do it.
Not too heavy for me.
So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go in there.
Because
I'm gonna go ahead.
A long game.
I'm gonna go ahead and go in there. I'll take the first one.
For the video shoot? Okay.
No. This is
yeah.
Not gonna be too crazy.
Yeah. Okay. Michael Jackson or Prince?
And we need stories too.
Yes. I believe you're the only person who could sufficiently answer this question.
Wow. Okay. Michael Jackson, of course.
Okay.
What y'all want me to tell you?
And I feel like you definitely got Prince stories too.
Yes.
I do.
Okay.
But Michael, I have more stories and substance.
For sure.
And why I say Michael,
I came ready for the Michael answer right here.
now
He going to OG Michael.
There you go. You just gave me my answer. But why I say Michael is because Michael wasn't just an artist. He was a visionary, humanitarian, role model. And now everybody see now today how much of a role model he was to the kids.
He's been vindicated in a lot of ways, right?
Yes. And it took us this long to really find out all the things that he did to really save humanity, humanity.
Yeah.
And I don't think that Prince, was there. Now, Prince did a lot of things, but not what Michael have done.
Right.
And the chances that he took just for all of us. So I have to say him in all ways, not just as an artist. I have to say him, he's the one in every way. And I'm sure you all would say the same thing.
This is why we want to ask you. This is like still on the same question, but a little bit off. We had will.i.am on here. And will.i.am tell this story. And he goes,
famous story.
It's a famous story. We did not know this was going to go viral, but he was like, that Prince kept calling, Prince kept calling Michael a meanie.
No. Michael was calling Prince.
Michael was calling him a meanie.
Yeah.
I got a feeling you know about this.
I know about the whole thing. I was the first one. I was the first one with the VHS.
Right him off the road.
Oh, that's right. And you was the first one with the big TV.
I knew this before will.i.am and everybody because Michael told me the story.
Okay.
And showed me and gave me the VHS.
There's a VHS.
Wait. I thought you were talking about your TV because I heard Michael gave you a TV.
No, that's another thing.
That's
I'm talking about
I'm lost. Okay, wait a minute.
the James Brown concert.
Okay.
I was the first one with it.
Yeah, they spoke about this one.
From Michael. Before anybody even thought about it.
Right.
Michael told me everything. He said, He was, can I tell you about the time that Prince tried to run us off the road, me and my family? I was like, yes, tell me. I didn't say it that way. I was like, what happened? He's like, yeah, it's going to, no, can I show it to you? I was like, sure. What you going to show me? He said,
this is crazy.
He said, I'm going to show you. Look. He took the thing, he put it in, he pushed the VHS in. He said, after this, you can have it. I said, I have copies. I was like, okay. So he showed me it. And he sat back, he's like, everybody, my friend's in the house. Michael Jackson. Come up here, Michael Jackson. So he came up. Michael came up, he's like, gave him a hug, did his thing.
Right.
Then he just killed it.
Mm-hmm.
Did the moonwalk, everything.
Mm-hmm.
And James was just like, wow, look at the boy go. Right? So
that's Michael co-signing it.
Then, yeah.
So, yeah, go ahead.
So Michael said, after he did his thing, everybody went nuts. Michael went and whispered in James Brown's ear and said, Prince is in the audience. He said, what? Prince is in the audience. Oh, I got somebody else out in the audience. He's a new artist. He said, Prince is in the audience. And Prince came up. And he was on the Bodyguard's shoulder, on his back. Came up and everybody's like, first of all, you could have walked up there, but Prince, he could have walked up there. It would have been better received. Because everybody now is like, who's this mother sucker?
But this is before Instagram, though.
This is way before.
This is way before Instagram.
He got a VHS of this.
Yeah, but that's the Instagram moment. Let's go, VHS.
So Prince come up, Bodyguard bring him on stage. He goes his post, and Prince borrows the guitar from the guitar player. But he took his glove off. He threw it in the crowd. They threw it back at him.
Oh, shit.
That was the first. And then he borrowed the guitar. Now, the guitar don't have no distortion because it wasn't rock music. It was James Brown music. So Prince was playing and he hit the note, Pow. They play.
Not Purple Rain.
So he went.
No, he wanted it to keep.
He wanted it to scream.
Right.
And it didn't scream. He tried something else. Then he said, all right, let me just bust a move on you. He did the whole
Teddy definitely picking sides here, right?
He did the whole thing. And the lick of the guitar. I think that's when he threw the glove. I'm gonna look back at it. Okay. But that's when he threw the glove and they threw it back at him. Then next thing you know, everything he tried just didn't work.
Right.
So he said, just forget about it. I'm done. I'm gonna get that nigga Michael. I'm gonna get his ass. Hey, check this out. He went to go get off the stage, so he didn't know that the light post was a prop. So he pulled the light post. The post came down with him. And the Bodyguard, kind of saved him, took him away. And Michael's in the back just laughing.
Okay.
Said, you see what happened? He said, you know what happened afterwards? I said, what? He said, we was going out, my family was leaving backstage, and all we seen was a red Corvette, and it was Prince. He tried to run my whole family over. I said, you serious? He said, yeah. Yeah, he did, and it was on after that. That's when the whole thing was like Prince against Michael. And you know everybody went to Michael's side.
That's classic.
I gotta make sure.
I don't know. Did Will tell it that way?
I felt like this. Will told us a story after that.
No, it was another show. It was a show that he was at.
Yeah,
and
but the reason why he called him a meanie was because of that.
And I believe that he tricked Michael into tricking him to his show. He had already had Prince booked, but he didn't want Michael to know. And then when Michael showed up, he said, he's a meanie.
Yeah.
I don't know why I made that voice. I'm so sorry, guys.
He's right. And he used that word a lot. He used that word. There's a few people he called a meanie. Like, it's a few people. But he said that about Prince a lot, you know. He's a meanie. He's I can't even say it, man. But
because us in hip hop, we look at Jay-Z and Nas, or we look at like Drake and Kendrick right now, and we look like, oh, okay, that's us who did that. We don't realize that shit been happening.
Oh, those rivalries.
Wait, that was the first industry beef.
Was Prince and Michael? Yes.
And then us.
Yes. Y'all and Choco Quest.
And
shit, New Edition. Damn, I forgot.
He thought you was going to
shit.
Rex and
I was going to Rex and Facts.
That was the second. That was the second.
I don't know if they want to talk about that.
That was super duper wild because I was in the middle of the whole thing. We was at what was it? What's the club downtown? It was like a auditorium, Manhattan Center or something like that.
Hammerstein Ballroom or Webster Hall.
It was downtown, and all I could remember.
Yeah.
No, it was Manhattan something, Manhattan Center.
Manhattan Center. Yeah, Manhattan Center. That's the club.
We there, Tribe Called Quest performed, Rex and Effect performed, and I performed with them, and now we in the audience, and a fight broke out, and it was one of Posse Deep, which is my crew.
Yeah.
And Tribe Called Quest. And I'm up here.
And they're down with Zulu Nation. That's
Zulu Nation,
right.
yes. Next thing you know, I don't know, somebody got the best of them, and I never knew Tribe Called Quest as fighters because they are some of the best rappers in the world.
Right.
But it's always like my crew is just wow.
Right.
And when that fight broke out, all I heard was Leo saying to me, Teddy Riley, you're going to pay for this. I was like, wow. I didn't know who Leo was.
Wait, but what does Leo have to do? Because Leo...
It was Def Jam.
Oh, Def Jam, that's right.
Rush.
Oh, Rush Management. Rush Management. Yeah. Okay, I had to put it together. I'm sorry.
And he said, you going to pay for this?
Yeah.
I was like, what did I do? He said, you the leader.
That's how Leo sounds.
You are the leader. You gonna get it. I was like, wow. So I'm like, how are we gonna fix this?
Mm-hmm. But wait, it doesn't stem from the line that Fife says in the song about New Jack Swing?
No.
At all. Because that's what everybody always thought.
I didn't know what that was from, but I knew that.
But that was
somebody
after?
bumped into somebody. It was a bump.
Well, I don't know the timeline.
It was a bump or something.
Okay.
I gotta ask my brother. I just talked to Akil today.
Right.
We got a huge building that we're about to move in, on 125th Street, Cotton Club area.
Oh, hell yeah.
So I'm gonna ask him about that because I never knew how that ended up. All I knew, I got screamed at by Leo, and I was like, I didn't want to meet him that way. I didn't know who he was, but I knew he was with Rush and Def Jam, and then Russell Simmons. They all walked up. I was like, wow, this is Def Jam. I don't want to have no fight with them, like, you know. So, long and behold, it led to us having a meeting at the mosque.
Yep.
On 125th Street.
That's how big of a deal it was.
And then
the mosque or law school in Mecca?
Who went to jail because everybody had guns.
Wasn't ready.
And
wait, what?
Everybody had guns, and I didn't go because I was like, if I go, it's gonna be a problem.
Now,
So
now
I
this
didn't go
is
and-
still with your affiliation with Alpo and them?
No.
No, so it's not. We
No.
cannot say that. Not them.
Nah, they didn't get involved.
You've been involved with a lot of gangsters.
But imagine as regular fans seeing this play out. Not for nothing. We didn't think of Rex and Effects as necessarily on some thug shit and
Nope.
Tribe Called Quest.
And we
not on
didn't
some thug-
like, yeah.
So to see it,
Yeah.
we were like,
We were
yo,
very
this
confused.
is
We were
wild.
very- yeah.
Now I understood the Zulu Nation aspect of it, and then we started reading more into who was behind Rex and Effects and the crew y'all had,
Right.
and then we saw how it was gonna get a little nasty.
Wow.
I think
Wow.
we started out
Damn.
the Bloods and the Crips in the projects.
Damn.
It's.
I mean, while y'all wear red right now, saying
went
that's so
to-
wild, right? You just
Let him say y'all weird,
Turn
man.
up
Yeah,
something.
what the fuck, bro? Me too.
Y'all look hella affiliated right now.
Damn, bro.
But when it all happened, shout outs because y'all know Uncle Mike Conception. It's like my uncle.
No, I
And
did.
he's the
I heard
one-
you say that is your uncle,
Yeah.
Mike Conception. Yeah.
Well, you might as well say, man,
Right.
we
Right.
done a whole lot. You know, I kind of. He always say I saved him from, you know, getting killed.
Oh, wow.
You know,
Wow.
and he had a meeting in New York with the Crips and the Bloods, and he told them, "Yo, if it wasn't for Teddy Riley, he saved my life." And I got calls from everybody like, "Yo, you saved Mike Conception's life." I
Right.
said, "No, we just took a
very
lot of
serious guy.
business," and you know, he basically helped me, you know, with sharing my business. He was a part of me working with Michael,
Wow. Wow.
him, the Black Godfather,
Wow.
and Quincy Jones.
Wait, he's the one that did All in the Same Gang? Was
Yeah.
it? Right.
Yeah, that's what. Yep.
Right.
So
Yep.
yeah,
That's
I
Mike
always, you know, give flowers where they do.
Right.
And he's one of the ones that, you know, really saved me with Gene, you know, on West Coast side, and then on the East Coast side, my uncle who owned the rooftop. My uncle and affiliated with Country and Nicky Barnes people,
Okay.
the council. You heard of the council, right?
Yeah.
My oldest brother was a part of the council.
Wow.
So when I left Gene and broke up with Gene in 89, I know we're jumping all over the place.
No,
No, it's
When
okay.
I
No,
left
we
We
Gene
enjoying this.
Yeah.
89, because we got to get back to the game.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
I
yeah,
like
we
this
good.
game.
Yeah. So
I
I'm
like
in.
this
I'm
game.
in. Oh yeah, we got it.
I
We
was
ready. We
tested
ready. Yeah.
yesterday by
Yeah.
somebody else.
Okay.
Asking the same thing.
Okay. Oh, we
So,
ready.
but when I left Gene 89, it was because of my mother. You know, my mother was like, "If you don't leave him, I'm going back to the projects," and I wasn't having that. So when I left him, there was a contract on my life,
Oh wow.
and people were hearing about it. You know, watch out for Gene, or watch out. So, of course, I have my family, and I have an incredible team.
Right.
And then I have the brothers, you know, from the Moss. In fact, he was actually 86 from the Moss, you know, because of me.
Okay.
So when all of that happened, my uncle took it upon himself, got with Nicky's people, and Country was the one who bought Gene because, you know, he kind of had a hold on Gene. So he went, I don't know if you're familiar with, there's a place that the Italians own in Harlem called the Flash Bar.
Okay. No, I wasn't familiar.
It's the only bar. You know, most of the homes in the projects and the buildings are brown and, you know, beige. And
Right.
this was the only red spot. And why they have it red? Because some people don't leave it. They die in there.
Almost like rails. Let me not put that on rails. Go ahead.
But
Yeah.
they called a meeting with Gene at the Flash Bar. And when they called that meeting, my uncle called me. He said, "You gonna go in here, and if you flinch or you don't feel good about this, you gonna leave. We gonna stay, and he's not coming out of here." And I was like, okay, I'm gonna follow the plan. And I'll tell you about Alpo too. So I followed the plan, and my uncle started the conversation. He said, what is this? You have a contract out on my nephew. And Gene kind of just said, I don't have a contract. You know, maybe somebody else that, you know, care about me and, you know, felt like, you know, he did me wrong. But they don't know. But if it's something that I can control, I'm going to control it because he's like my son. He actually was my godfather. So when that happened, I said to my uncle, we good. He said, all right, you go ahead. I said, let me speak to you. He came and he said, what you want? I said, don't do anything.
But to your uncle, you're saying that?
No, to Gene. I said that to my uncle. Don't do anything to Gene.
Okay.
Don't do nothing. I believe him. Because sometimes it could be your crew.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just like Posse Deep.
Right.
I didn't do nothing with Tribe Called Quest, but Posse Deep got into it. But it looks like I'm the leader.
Right.
Because it is my crew.
That's what Leo said.
So, and they were signed to me, so it looks like me. So I believed him, and long behold, years later, Gene Griffin and I got back together.
Wow.
As father and son. Godfather and son.
Wow.
And before he passed, you know, I got to, you know, take him out of the home because he had dementia.
Yeah, okay.
So I got to take him out of the home. And in fact, that's a chapter in my book.
Part in the book.
About forgiveness. I feel like if you don't have forgiveness in your heart, you'll never leave this earth complete. So I always believe in, you know, completion. So that's what happened with that. But let me tell you something else that Alpo said on the radio.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, I'm the one that Teddy stopped from killing Gene. I was like,
wow.
Yeah, I told them too.
Wow.
Because they wanted to kill him.
So it was true.
Huh?
Kind of true. It was true.
Yeah, it was true.
Wow.
So I just don't believe in that, you know, unless it's by all means necessary.
Right. Right.
I just don't believe that anybody should die.
But that shows the power that you have by not flexing your power. But you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That shows the smartness in who you are. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, coming from the streets and coming from the hood, you know, and and experience the hustling life, and I've seen people. I've been in shootouts,
right,
and that's not nothing to play with,
right?
Especially when you see your friend take a bullet,
right?
I see my friend take a bullet,
right?
You know, I rode with the guy who actually battled Biggie, the skinny kid, Supreme.
Yeah, I heard you say that before. Yep.
He the one who brought me to the game.
Wow.
Oh shit.
We was hustling for some big timers.
Wow.
Until we had our own.
Wow.
And then they kicked me off the street. I got kicked off different blocks. I mean, they kicked me off Shaq Crew.
For all the right reasons, though.
Yeah, but it was because they knew, yo, he gonna be something.
I got that in my notes, the Shaq Crew.
So, but let's get on with the game, man.
I don't think that exists today, though. That kicking off for the right reason. I don't think that's happening anymore, unfortunately.
When I heard of your story, probably the last person I've heard was in my hood, Kenny Anderson. Like the drug dealers just protected him. The drug dealers knew that he was going to go, and they took him right off the streets and was just like, "Yo, I don't think he could." He was Kenny. I'm sorry if I'm blowing this up, but I don't even think he was allowed outside. Not in like a bad way, but in a way was like, "Yo, we see you have a better life ahead of you, so we're going to protect that." And
Allen Iverson was in that.
Allen Iverson was, but that was
because he used to play ball for my celebrity team.
Yep, I believe they protected him the same way. Yes,
you know, and he had some real people around him. Newport News and Norfolk, everybody was behind him. Yep. You know, even myself. You know, it's like he was the guy coming out of Virginia. It's like everybody was being birthed out of Virginia.
Right.
You know, and I was there to really experience, witness, and be a part of, you know, architecting that. So let's play the game.
We'll get back to the game. You ready?
Yeah.
By the way, this is the Dominican guy and the Colombian guy over there.
The guy with the glasses who just
assume
all the tape noise over there. That guy.
We just assume they do cocaine. We don't know for we don't know for like a fact, but we assume it. Okay. Pharrell or Timberland?
Same question yesterday. I did a good job, didn't I? I did a good job.
You practiced.
Now,
okay.
I'm definitely gonna give y'all my
stories on both, please.
Stories on both. Okay.
Okay.
Nah, I'm gonna plead the fifth.
Okay, then you gotta take a drink. Yes, we've been waiting for that.
You too, buddy.
Yeah, all right, my bad. I don't even got one. I'll take one.
You gotta have a drink.
I'll take yeah.
I'm gonna tell you why. Because they both are dangerous.
Yes.
They are not to be played with still today.
Still to this day.
And I feel like with both of them, you can hear a record of theirs and not know it's theirs. Like me. You can hear a record of mine and not know it's mine.
Right.
And those people you do not play with. It's like you can't just say, oh, you can, you know, stand tall with these guys. They still doing it.
They're still doing it.
So
I love it.
I don't see why I would put them against each other because we all came up together.
Yeah.
You know. It's so crazy. We went to the same church.
That's crazy. Now that's crazy.
The pastor was Pharrell's cousin.
Wow.
He passed away. He passed away, but
God bless.
Yeah, but in Virginia.
So you, Pharrell, and Timberland went to the same church? I wonder what this church service was like.
Oh no, I donated
Did you have beats?
I donated the equipment to the church.
You what?
The equipment, the sound system.
Oh wow.
That's crazy.
I donated to the church. In fact, because I had my studio before everybody, the pastor, Reverend Thorogood, Bishop Thorogood, used to do all of his sermon tapes at my studio.
Wow. I mean, let's make some noise.
So,
this is a good one.
Okay, you want it?
Yeah.
Okay, nah, you take this one.
Blackstreet or Guy?
That's none of them.
We got a drink.
No. I ain't pleading the fifth.
That is pleading the fifth. Yeah.
No.
Okay.
You know what the answer is? Me.
We still gotta take a shot for that.
Why? Because
You basically said both of them.
yeah,
We drinking.
it's me.
I also,
Why I say me?
Okay,
because developing both groups and being a part of both groups, and then, you know, stepping out of it because you've done it for so long and realize that, you know, when you're in a relationship,
right,
and you realize why you left her,
Right.
damn.
when you got back with her, it's like,
Oh shit.
damn, I knew why I left her alone. It's the same situation.
What, Guy or Blackstreet?
Both.
Oh, damn.
He's talking about both.
I'm gonna take another shot.
That's on you. That's by yourself.
Both.
Because
you know.
I seen you say that these guys don't like you, right?
Oh, it's true.
It's true.
I know. They ain't got love. They never had love.
Wait, what? Time out. I'm sorry. What? Say that again.
Never had love. And I'll tell you why. Love is an action
Okay.
for me. You gotta show me, because I'm showing you. made you your first big money you've ever made in your whole entire life. And if I don't get the love from that, and then I gift you publishing because you ain't write nothing.
Wow.
And then you're gonna go and bite my back out. That's how I say what I say, you know. That's not street ordinance. Street ordinance is, and then you want to go solo. I had your publishing, I had everything. I'll give it back to you. What would you do if someone gave you your whole life back?
Appreciate that. 100%.
No appreciation. That's what I meant. There's no appreciation.
Yeah.
And you're still being able to eat. I can stop it. But I would never do that.
Right.
But I'm kind of thinking about it. It's a thought. You know why? Because if you're going to continue stopping what I would like to do with my music, with your 2 or 3% on the publishing side, 2 or 3% can stop you.
They could block things?
They can block you. But we're about to change that. It's a new legislation that's about to drop where if you ain't got a substantial amount of publishing,
right,
you get your little percentage because the people with this substantial amount are the ones that control the copyright.
The majority.
There's nothing you can do about it. And it's going in the legislations.
Right.
So, and now that I own my publishing,
Right.
I just got it.
You just got it?
Just got it.
How many years?
Just got it back,
After how many years?
23.
Really?
Because it's 35 years.
Wow.
And then they're doing the captions. We did the first, I think, 300-something songs.
Wow.
And now it's the next 300-something songs, and then it's going to keep going. I have over 1,000 songs, and yeah.
Did you say 4,000 songs? I'm sorry.
No. I said over 1,000 songs.
Over 1,000 songs?
Yeah.
Holy moly. I don't even know how that works.
I think I was the producer, like Tupac. Tupac made a song every day. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If not more.
I did like 4 or 5. I was just making records for any and everybody. As I said before, I just wanted my music out there. And I had to make a lot of it. So one gonna go.
Right.
But not knowing that, a lot of them would go. So yeah. So let's keep it going.
Come on. I'm just so happy. I'm sorry.
Paid in Full or Juice? Movies.
That's some Harlem shit.
Paid in Full.
I get it.
And why? Because somehow I'm in there.
You're close. Yeah, you're too
I'm
close
like right around the corner from there. I lived right around the corner from where everything, and they used to come up to the rooftop, and we all used to we're the ones we would chart butts. We would do a bunch of stuff together. It's just they wouldn't let me hustle. They would do anything together, but have fun. I never had to pay for anything with them.
Well, they did right by you. Absolutely.
So, next one.
Okay. Analog or digital?
Of course, it. Analog all day.
I'm analog. I knew you were going to say analog.
And why? I'll tell you on the technical side why. Yeah. Analog is how you would say, it's the warmth.
Yeah. It's the what? I'm sorry.
It's the warmth.
The warmth, yes.
Of music. Now, we can go even deeper. I would love for it to go back to analog and 432 frequency wave. Y'all know about that?
Nah, you got
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
Alright.
Yeah, what's 432?
So 432 is the way we should be listening to music. So when you hear a 432 record,
Right.
it will make you relax. This music doesn't make us relax. Sometimes we catch headaches and we're not supposed to. 432, you listen to a Beatles song, it's 432. Or go back to a Michael Jackson, the Jackson 5 song, like ABC.
Right.
Those are 432 instead of 441. 441 is the frequency that makes us, laugh, cry, fight, catch a headache, depress.
Right.
It's all the things it does to you we shouldn't be having. But 432, when you listen to it, and
It's like we're in tune for that.
huh?
We're in tune.
We're in tune for 432.
Makes sense. I always like to mention DJ Quick had said something about
Yeah, that's
Analog.
We speak 432.
absorbing
all
the
day.
energy also in that studio in the room. Like it absorbs that
Yeah,
energy.
because that's what I like analog. I like analog because if we had to work with each other, I would have to come to your studio. You would have to come to my studio. We'd have to bring an 8-inch rail. What was it called?
The real.
Hate that or
Hate that or real.
Yeah.
And when you listen, so I always say that, and I kind of like sound like the older dude in the room when I say that shit, because I'm like, yo, the music sounds better because we like if we didn't like each other, you would hear that shit on the record. Like we were there, like all that music when people say that it's the great era or golden era, guess what? That music was made with you and the producer in the room
Yes,
together.
yes.
As opposed to right now, it's like if I have to present something to a soundtrack, you could
Send it.
You could send it to me. Me and you have never even met.
Right.
And I'm laying the verse. You don't really co-sign my verse. You got to check. I got to check. And we both just like, fuck it.
That's it.
Like, it's like, whatever. That wasn't like that. And I'm sorry to sound like the older guy in the room. Sorry. I know how I sound
Well, I'm
like.
the older guy in the
back,
I mean,
I'm just saying,
we all are at this point.
back, because when we say back in my day, and I don't mean it like that. I don't mean it like that. But what I'm trying to tell you is, like, when
But now we can look at the people that said that and understand why they said back in my day.
understand that. I
That's what
understand
happens with
that.
age.
Yeah,
You
but-
start to understand things.
But these classic records that, like, listen, like, again, we're looking at your discography,
Okay.
and it just keeps going. And I cannot see these records being produced without you in the room with these people, like,
gotta be.
making it.
Right.
You have to be.
You had to be like. And then I'm like, you said something earlier. I'm gonna get back to Quick Time of Slime, but you said something earlier. It was like, these guys don't have a sound, but they have a sound. Like, so, like, you was talking about Timbaland and Pharrell, right? And I relate that to like DJ Premier, like things like that. Like DJ Premier, you can say that's a sound for DJ Premier, but then DJ Premier will do something for Christina Aguilera, and you be like, I don't see
him doing
yeah,
that.
Yeah,
Right,
so
right.
it's like, so that's the same thing with you. Like you can work with anybody. Like, is that something that you did deliberately?
I was sort of like how Mike Tyson said, I will fight anybody.
Right.
I will work with anybody.
Right.
I work with Tom Jones. It's not unusual to be loved.
Right. Yeah, that's
I
great.
worked with him. I worked with Billy Ocean. I worked with
Bobby Brown.
Bobby Brown, but that's not.
Did the K-pop
no,
stuff.
I'm
That's
getting
up
into
my
that.
alley.
That's
you
my
know,
personal-
That's up my alley.
Right,
you know,
right.
you can
That's in your
expect me
wheelhouse,
working-
right.
Yeah,
No,
but
go ahead.
not a Billy Ocean, not a Jane Child.
Right.
Don't want to fall in love. Turn
Right.
a pop record, to a pop rock record,
Right.
black.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like it was nothing.
Right.
And she's a white girl. She's Caucasian. I'm like, it's nothing about that record. The remix. So I was getting my money up because I was broke. That's when I left Gene. He took everything. Like, you know, like R. Kelly's manager, you know. When he took everything, I was stuck with $20 in a platinum American Express that was given to me by one of the group members I signed. And I was joking that card, and she gave me the card, and she said, "You're gonna need it." I didn't know what I was gonna need it for. And shit, I was stuck at the airport with $20. And I called her, I said, I think I'm gonna have to come stay with you until I can get back to get my family. She was like, you remember that card I gave you that you was joking? It was a Platinum American Express.
Under her name?
No, it was in my name.
Oh, okay,
I was a, how you say, a user?
The main,
I was under her. She was,
I'm saying it was her account, but
her account.
you had your own card.
Gave me my own card.
Right.
And
That's why.
she said,
It's a no
you
gift.
are going to need it. I said, why? What am I going to need it for? She said, just put it, keep it. Do not get rid of it. And I never got rid of that card. And I was at the airport trying to get a ticket with the GR production card that me and Gene, I had 2 GR cards, and none of them worked. She was like, no, you got another form of payment? Just like, oh. So he knew what I was doing. I was up in New York releasing everybody from their contract. Guy, Today, Tammy Lucas, Big Bub, his solo contract, everybody. He found out. And that's probably the reason why he was trying to put a contract on my life. So, with that being said, that card is the only thing I had. And when the card went through, you know, I gave it to the clerk. And she took the card and she said, your first class seat. I said, how much is on this card? She's like, what you want on there? I said, what could you do? She said, you want 100,000? I said, yeah, put 100,000 on there.
Yeah, go ahead. Gonna keep the party going.
I said, you're a lifesaver. I see you when I come back to New York. And I used that card to get my family back and actually move into a place because I was like, yo, it's too packed for me, my daughter, and my fiance at the time to move back into the projects.
Yeah.
So we were there for a week, and that's when I moved to Biggie's old place with the elevator that goes straight up to the bedroom.
Yes, I heard about the elevator. Yes.
So back to where was he at? Because I'm a little caught up right now. I smell,
we were everywhere great.
I smell the juices and the berries.
Yes.
You get the berries going.
How about everywhere great?
We still on quick time, so.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Ready? Rich Porter or AZ?
Rich Porter.
Okay. It should have been Rich Porter or Al.
Yeah, that's what you should have said.
Yeah.
And then I would have still gave you the same result. But AZ and Rich Porter was like the guys. AZ was really the ones like, yo, we can't let him hustle with us. So yeah.
Yeah. You said okay.
All right, Kumo Lee, relax, buddy. Eat popcorn. Come on, man. Heavy D or Big Daddy Kane?
Come on, y'all.
We got the shots. We got the shots.
shots ready.
You don't got to take a shot. We can take the shot for you.
You got shots too. You
don't have to. We
welcome to join.
Salud. And I'm sorry, I'm breaking the little thing. Do you realize how dope Heavy D was, though? Like what? Like
my best friend, but Big Daddy Kane was like, that's my guy, man.
Yeah. No, both. I'm saying both, but
you gotta say both.
Again.
We gonna drive you home.
Yeah, no, we see y'all pull up in the Sprinter. We see y'all pull up. We know you're
we driving you home. Leave your car here, right here. Come back tomorrow and get it.
Yeah. You gotta stay safe.
And obviously, you know, Kane. I'm not comparing them to both, but what I was saying, it was like I just like. Again, I'm going back into hip hop and I'm going to listen back to and when I'm listening to Heavy D, I'm like, holy shit. You know how ahead of the time he was? Like, holy shit. In a lot of ways. Let
me say this. Heavy had an old soul. Like, I would do records for Heavy. I would play records for Heavy. And it would be for like Rex and Effect.
Wow.
And I don't know. He's so smooth, man. The dude would persuade me, like, do you know that this song belongs to me? It was Is It Good to You with Tammy. He said, you gotta give me this, Ted. This was a Rex and Effect record. You gotta give me this, Ted. Come on, man. Come on, you gotta do this, man. I was like, Heavy, man, you a bully. He's like, no, I'm not. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna promote you being a bully around people because you really he bullied me out of Is It Good to You?
Is it good to
He
you?
bullied me out of We Got Our Own Thing. That was Rex and Effect record. And Now That We Found Love.
Now that we found love, what are we gonna do?
And every time he came to my house or he came down to Virginia, he came to Virginia.
He was serious.
He
about
was trying to steal No Diggity. I played No Diggity because I always played. Evie was my best friend. Let me tell you something.
If you would have had a reference track with Heavy D on that,
Nah, he was trying to rap on it. He was like, yo, can I get on it at least? I was like, no. This one here you cannot have. I'm keeping this one for myself. And he's like, all right, I gotta tell Jimmy about this record. He was the one that convinced Jimmy that this is the single. Because Jimmy wanted Money Can't Buy Me Love as the single. And I said, Jimmy, you sure? You can't tell Jimmy, yo, this is the single, Jimmy, unless you Suge Knight or somebody. But I was just, you know.
Well, Jimmy got love for producers.
I know. I shot him the humble.
Yes.
Jimmy, play it for somebody. So Heavy, you know, usually stop by Jimmy's and what put the icing on the cake, and we're going back to analog. What put the icing on the cake was Dr. Dre heard it. He said, listen to this record. It's Teddy Riley's new record. And Dre heard the joint, and Dre was like, yo, tell Ted when you do this record, I want to be in the video. Dr. Dre said when you do the record, he wants to be in the video.
And that's your impression of Jimmy?
I said, yeah, this is Jimmy.
That's a great impression, because I know Jimmy. So everybody else ain't catching on.
So check it. I said, you tell Dre if he give me 16, we could do this together.
Oh, shit.
Right.
And that's how I got 16.
Wow.
And we did it analog. But you know how they got it to me within 24 hours? ISDN.
Ooh, the mail service.
Yep.
Yes, okay.
So, but you know how it worked?
No.
The actual headquarters was
Had to move.
No, it was in, was it
I thought it was
Oregon or somewhere?
Indianapolis. I'm
Oh
thinking,
yeah,
okay.
just like one place. You shoot it to them.
Yeah.
And you playing it over the phone. You have to have the machine, the tool, the rack.
Yeah.
You had to have that, and that goes over the phone. You plug the phone to it, and it plays it straight to them, and then it goes to California or wherever you want it to go. But they were the headquarters to get music sent at high quality.
Wow.
Better than digital.
Wow. Yeah. And this is back then.
Talk about flying in the verse.
This is 94.
Wow.
1994.
Wow.
When we worked on that song, and that's what convinced Jimmy, and it became Jimmy's favorite song.
God damn it.
And me and Dre, we were together about a week and a half ago.
You and Jimmy?
No,
me,
Dre.
Jimmy, and Dre. Hold
And
up.
Dre,
Where's
okay.
my phone? Got my phone.
Yeah, we want to see that, yes?
So yeah, we were together doing vinyl night. You got to do vinyl night with them.
Oh, okay. What is vinyl night? That is.
They got the vinyl and they playing your records, all your records.
yeah.
So they had Paul McCartney playing all the Beatles records, and
That's crazy.
just the high density. You know, it's like wow. So we sitting there and we playing. Me and Dre just joking about how. And the story is consistent. Like Jimmy talking about it, and he's like, "Yeah,
That's like almost a documentary.
You know what? I really feel like if what was the documentary that they did was the Chronicles,
with Jimmy Iovine
with Jimmy Iovine and Dre.
What did they call that?
The Chosen. It was.
It was
what was
just
it?
Whatever. It was dope. The way they did it was dope.
But I thought that Jimmy, because y'all know Jimmy was a producer, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Of course.
Okay.
That's why he
one of
loves
the top
producers.
producers.
Yeah.
Well, And that's
What is it
how,
called? I'm sorry. What is it called? The Defiant Ones.
The Defiant
Defiant Ones.
So
Okay.
I thought it should be more Defiant Ones. Now I'm gonna show y'all something, but let me show y'all us first. Like vinyl night, it was amazing. I don't post our pictures like that's the stuff you keep sacred. You know, because you won't find like that was $1 billion in the room.
Right.
Billions of dollars.
Easily.
But I don't know if you know. You're very famous.
Huh?
I don't know if you know. You're very famous. You have to.
I'm almost.
Yeah, no, like
Almost.
Okay, I like that. I like that. I like that. I'm gonna take a shot for that. I'm sorry.
Look at the people that was in the room. There you go.
Yeah. God damn it. I feel poor already. Is that Larry Jackson?
Yeah.
L.A. Reid, Dr. Dre, you, and Jimmy Iovine. That is.
Let me see. Hold on.
Pass it around the room.
Please. That is how do you say money without
never
you want to
posted
say
You want
money?
me to pass your phone around the world? I don't know, man. Mr. Lee he might put his number in there. Start texting me. Shit.
They may not believe it.
Yeah, no.
You know, some people don't believe. Yo,
Nah.
I was with.
Right.
You gotta unlock it.
Oh
That
yeah.
is so
I don't think you should pass it around.
Yeah, it's okay.
You can do it afterwards.
It's okay.
I'll show y'all later.
Yo, that is so
I trust
beautiful.
everybody here, but I'm just saying.
Yeah. So, good.
When that happened, I felt like Jimmy could actually do a series of Defined Ones.
Easily, yeah.
That's a great idea.
And I was gonna break the idea to him while we was at the house, but we was just having so much fun doing the vinyl.
I'm sending this to
Because
him.
that was so,
Right
it was so, it was so,
I'm texting this shit to him tonight.
it was
'cause I
so
wanna be a little
special.
bit-
Like
I want to
when
be
you
a little
got-
bit
and
producer.
I was so tired of my music. I was like, yo, play a L.A. Reid song, man.
Right.
Play a Dre song.
Right.
And they was like, no, tonight is your night, bro. I was like, wow.
That's dope.
And that was so special. I felt amazed, because I ain't talked to Jimmy in a while because I kind of was moving around. After losing my mom, I kind of went dormant. You got to go away, come back. I moved from Vegas. So I said, man, I felt like Vegas, took my mother out of here. But, I just moved anyway. And I said, let me go to Texas for a minute. And now I'm here. I'm like, let's buy a house here, babe. That type of stuff I like to do.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I went to Virginia, I just set up shop and just move.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to say this. When you got good friends, you got good people like that, you got to really those are the people that you keep. Those are corners. Y'all know what corners is? It's not circles. It's corners. And I had to get rid of the circles. That's why I'm not solo. I got a new team, but I just had to get away from the blessing blockers. Sometimes what's for you is for you.
Blessed blockers. I never heard that. That's crazy.
What's for you is for you.
I got, what's that shit called?
I've been so patient to tell my truth, which is why I have the book now, and you can see everything in there and all the people that I work with. One person is not in there that, I felt, I wish he was. And, but because of the circumstances and I'm dealing with the corporate world, they told me to pull it. And that's my brother Diddy. I've never, witnessed or anything. I never experienced nothing. I know nothing. All I know is he was my intern.
Right.
And I only been to one event, which was when he got his star in Hollywood, because it said Harlem to Hollywood. So I hope it's okay to talk about this.
No, of course. We the same way. We've never not witnessed that.
Yeah, when they told me, it's just like, yo, this is very, it's disappointing, But it is what it is, But I have to say, man, it's a lot that we are not subject to, and we go through stuff, and I wish I could have caught it, because I catch a lot. I catch a lot of my brothers and my little brothers, and but sometimes the little brother feel like he's the big brother. You got to let him become the big brother, and But I was in there, I was out of there. In there, out of there. So, let's do the gig.
Okay, let's finish. I'm in.
Let's go.
I ain't sidetracked it at all. Keith Sweat or Christopher Williams? This is not mine. This shit. These guys come on with it.
Who did it? Who did it?
The Dominican and the Colombian.
Oh, okay, I can see why. I can see why.
Yeah.
I understand. Okay. Well, I have to say Keith Sweat.
Keith Sweat.
And why I say Keith Sweat, because not because I work with him.
Right.
And not because of we're brothers.
Right.
I say Keith Sweat, even if we wasn't brothers, Keith Sweat is a signature.
Right.
Keith Sweat created a signature. See, it's a difference. Like when I created New Jack Swing, it's my signature.
Right.
Christopher Williams, he didn't have a signature. He had a voice like Teddy Pendergrass or Colonel Abrams. That's not creating a signature.
Right.
Nothing against him, because he's a dope singer and he's my boy. He's my brother. But Keith, his records.
Yeah.
That's him.
Yeah.
And that's something you can't take away from a person. Just like it's Bobby.
Right.
Yeah.
I create signatures. When I made them sing, they walked out of the studio, both of them.
Right.
Walked out of the studio on me. Bobby and I got into a little small argument. I don't argue.
You don't look like you argue.
I don't argue.
Okay.
I just say, yo, we don't have to do this shit. And keep it moving. And then he walked out. He's like, okay, F it. He walked out.
Who, Bobby?
Yeah.
Okay. I can
But we
picture
did
the whole
this in the
scene.
projects. I did my prerogative on the 12 track. A Kai.
Yo, it was like a mixtape.
And they couldn't create or reproduce the sound. So I had to take my 12 track to the studio to keep the sound.
Right.
And I'm a stick, I'm like, that's like, I have to have the same sound. My ear was so keen to having the same sound. When I tried to re-record it
Right.
at Access Studios, and it's like, this don't sound like the house. I need the grit. I need it to be grimy. So I bought that doggone, put that thing in the car. We took it down. We just dropped it. You know about writing code and generating new code.
Yeah, absolutely. But I want to ask one thing.
No, but we had to create new code in order for me to sync my drum machine or anything up to the actual Akai to the 24 track.
Oh my God, this is very complicated. Yes.
When we did that, everything turned out perfect. Now it's time to sing.
Okay.
We got in the studio, started, I had the track up and everything. Next thing you know, let's go. Yeah. Get busy. Everything is good, right? Now it's time to sing. They say I'm crazy. I really don't care. He was singing it not like the record. I said, stop. Stop.
Oh, because he pre-recorded it on the other track, you're saying?
No, we were practicing.
Okay.
No, yeah.
We never put the vocal down
Okay.
at the house.
Okay.
The music was down.
Okay.
When we got to the studio, we had practice. It's like, okay, you good. Let's take it to the studio. So we took it to the studio and he's singing it different.
Right.
Next thing you know, I said, stop. Bro, you ain't singing it like how you was doing it at the house, man. I don't forget nothing. He said, who you talking to? I told you I don't argue. I was just like, yo, I'm just saying.
So he was boasting.
Because he's a big dude, he's like taller than me. I'm like, I'm just saying, man, you ain't singing it like how you did it at the house. Now, come on, man. He said, you know who I am? I make Girl Next Door, I make hits. So he started flexing. I was like, you know, we don't have to do this.
Right.
He said, well, fuck it then. He left the studio. And then the A&R called me, apologized. He was just like, yo, please don't leave the studio. So I'm about to go home. I don't have to do this. He's like, man, just give me a chance. Let me call him. And they called him and said, yo, if you don't get your ass back in the studio, we gonna can your album.
Whoa.
You got records from Babyface in LA, some icons. And then this is an icon. He's not a kid.
Right.
He's an icon.
Right.
Get back in the studio. He came back to the studio, and you know how we try to get the last word. It's like, all right, we're gonna do this shit. And if it don't go my way, if it don't go the way you say, we're gonna do it my way. I said, okay. He said, all right, let's go. I said, let's go. He said, all right. I let him get the last word. He got in that room and sung it all the way up to the second verse, and he stopped. He came in the room. He said, I want to hear it. Okay. So he had the demo face. Like, he didn't want to give no type of emotions or nothing. He just, at that moment, he didn't like me.
Right.
So I was like, let's play the record. They say I'm crazy. I really don't care. Got all the way to the second verse. He's like, all right, I'm going back in the room. He went back in the room. Next thing you know, my name was said. I said, yeah, I know the nigga like it now. I know he like it. Because my name wouldn't be in there twice. We became best friends from there. We became brothers.
Right.
You know, and that's how being a producer is like being a shrink. You know what I'm saying? Being a doctor, you know, you got to convince the person that the medicine is good. Trust the process.
Right.
And I know we all go through it. For real, everybody, we go through
deep.
it.
That is deep.
You know, some things
I've never heard it broken
but
down like
our
that.
job is to make you better than you thought. You know, like you think you got or you, and then you didn't realize that I didn't know I can go even more. And that's what I did with Bobby.
That's an incredible story.
That's crazy. My prerogative could have possibly not been made had he not came back to that studio.
But I feel that the way he probably approached the record after that added to the record because you guys...
Man,
like,
he sung that bridge. One take on the bridge. He ain't had to punch nothing or nothing. He was so happy. When you feel good about a record, you gonna make that record fire.
Yeah.
You gonna do the best, and that's what he did. Bobby, when he got something, he got it. You one take.
Right.
Because he's a performer, and what he does on the stage, he put it in the studio, and that's the thing that I love about him. I'll tell you another one take, guys. Johnny Kemp, Just Got Paid. It was never sung twice.
Friday night.
That dude killed that record. Now, Keith Sweat, he didn't walk out of the studio on me. He was just hard. It was hard for him because I was young. Yeah. It was hard for him to take the advice from me, like, you know. And I had to say, this is your sound. This is your signature. And then he finally got it after listening to, you know, himself sing it all the way down. He got it, you know, and most singers are like that. You know, when you kind of guide them, that's our job, was to give you guidance. And most people don't want guidance.
You're right. Especially an artist.
Yeah.
Because we have to tap into ego. That's the thing about artistry. You have to tap into your ego, and the ego is the one that won't allow you to listen.
You ever notice some of them artists, after their first album, they become the producer? It's like, yo, I'm producing everything.
Right.
Well, what happened to Timberland?
Right.
What happened to Pharrell?
What got you there?
That's what got you there. But most times, you know, you get these producers like that. I mean, these artists like that, and they want to now be the leader, and, you know, think they got it. And find out that I should have listened.
Absolutely.
What's next?
What's the next one? Yeah.
Mace or Cam?
Ooh, that's Harlem shit.
Cameron or Mace?
I gotta stay out of this one. You drinking?
No,
Okay.
let me get it. I plead the fifth.
Drink it.
So we drinking, yeah.
Yeah.
Salud.
Ooh, next one.
I know people thinking, yo, he ain't drinking nothing.
All right, no.
I don't even know. What are you drinking over there?
Moscata.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I like wine because it mellows me, you know. And I only do it sometimes. And I
appreciate you
waited.
drinking
Last
with us.
time I
Thank
drank
you.
wine was maybe about 3-4 months ago.
Wow.
I'm not a drinker, so I decided, you know, I didn't want to be a party pooper.
No. This would have been great with or without you drinking.
Okay.
Just so you know. Like,
Yeah.
that wasn't mandatory.
But it mellows me, you know. Sometimes I'll get in the studio and just, you know, wifey would be like, yo, you want to try some wine? And I'll be like, let's get it.
It's like party time.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah.
LaFace or Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis?
You better get
Oh.
drinking. I'm getting to drinking.
Okay, salud.
I know,
next one, too.
I know where y'all getting to though. I know where y'all getting to.
The same
And-
way, with a little bit of salsa water, like the same way you did. I like that. I got the vodka with the little bit of salsa water. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's a little bit of balance. Let's go.
Balance it out, buddy.
Balance it out a little bit. Go ahead.
You got more in you?
Yeah, he good. He holding it down. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh,
You
no, he
holding it
doing his thing. He
down.
looking
Because
smooth motherfucker right now.
I seen you tips before. I seen you.
And your earrings, your earrings is shining. It's hitting all over the place. You good. You good.
What's your name?
Yeah, you want to get to the next one? Yeah.
High five or shy?
Come on. But I'm not drinking no more.
Okay.
So
That's crazy.
I'll have to say,
Thank you.
even though these are my guys, but
It's
I'm
always
gonna-
got to be you, Sonny. Look, you see him?
I'm gonna pick.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna pick
Okay.
one, and I'll tell you why I picked that one. I picked Shy. Yeah, I picked Shy because I just had a performance with them. Them some singing fools
Oh, yeah. That's
without no music.
Yeah.
They're singing fools, and I realized that, you know, this sound to me was like up the alley of, you know, Boyz II Men, Take 6. You know, their harmony was lush. You know, like I love harmonies,
Like old school doo-wop.
old school doo-wop, barbershop.
Yeah.
You know, vocals. So when I first heard the If I Ever Fall in Love Again,
Wild record.
that record that's a problem.
Yeah.
But High Five is a problem
Yeah.
with Tony. When he passed, it changed, but we put them back together, and they are there. When you hear the new High Five record, you're gonna be amazed. But I have to give it to Shy right now because they're together. They rock.
Okay.
All right. This
Yeah.
I already know what you're gonna say. I bet
You got
I
it?
bet you. I
I
even
got
look-
this
do it,
one,
do it.
please.
I didn't even see y'all phone. I
No,
know
no, no.
exactly what y'all gonna say.
New Edition or Jackson 5?
See? So
So what happened was,
Your criteria is
yeah, remember, it's
this
not,
is whatever.
I
Yeah.
have to say the Jackson 5.
Okay. Because there wouldn't be no New
There's
Edition.
a-
There wouldn't be no
Okay.
new edition
Okay, I
without
agree.
the Jackson 5. And the Jackson 5, when I work with the Jacksons and Michael, I work with them all. And we did 2300 Jackson Street. And they were
I'm sorry. You give me goosebumps. I'm sorry. This doesn't happen to me. I'm sorry.
Their harmonies are amazing. But just to be, it's like going to like my first year of college, working with the Jacksons and having everybody there, Janet, Rebe, LaToya, being in the presence of greatness.
What's the pop's name? I got it. What's his name? Joe Jackson.
Joe wasn't there.
Black.
Joe was a gangster.
Joe wasn't there. We didn't allow Joe to be there. Because Michael was like, he's a meanie.
Yeah. He's a meanie. Oh my God.
He's one of the.
That's another one that Michael, he's a meanie. Don't take his calls. Exactly. Like Michael would say that. I was like, why? It's your father. Right. Yeah, he's a meanie.
He's a meanie. Shit, my bad.
I know what he wants. I know exactly what he wants. Michael used to crack me out. He'd be like, no, don't take that call. Only person can call me is Mother Catherine.
Holy shit.
Yeah, his mother.
Oh, no, I got to ask you. I just found this record today. I want to see if you know this record. Yeah, no. I've never seen this. I don't know if this is someone produced this. Have you ever seen this record?
Yes, I've seen this record before one day. And this is...
What are we looking at?
It's a Michael Jackson.
I've never seen that ever in my life. That really didn't go anywhere.
That was like AI back in the days?
No.
Bro, relax.
The AI back in the day. It looked like AI. But yeah, I've seen that record before and I've heard that record, but it really never did anything.
I'm reading the track. I'm like, I've never heard none of these records.
But
yeah,
what the fuck is going on here? Wait, it's a secret Michael Jackson album that no one knows about?
He did on his own. That was before Off the Wall.
Wow. Yeah. Right before it?
I think right before it. Look at the year. You got the credits.
It was 80.
Yeah.
80.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
It was before it did that. That's when they were testing his solo career.
Oh, I think, right out of the Jackson 5?
Right after the Jacksons. Yeah, Jackson 5.
Right. Wow.
So this is a secret Michael album that no one knows about.
I mean,
it was, you know how you say they didn't want people to know that record.
Oh, wow.
You know, because when Off the Wall came, you know, it's like when you're trying to put out something, really take an artist to the next level. It's almost like when L.A. Reid put out Usher's album and he put out the wrong single and he pulled it back and then put out Confessions. The same thing with You Remind Me. No, yeah, Usher.
I think N.O.R.E. would understand more like the first Mobb Deep album versus the...
I understand him, like, damn, I understand him like...
No, you didn't.
That was really fucked up.
I'm going to take a piss because you know you did it.
I understood it perfectly. He's trying to tell me I'm trash. That was hilarious. But, okay, I'm gonna keep it going. Like, all right. Ooh, this is a good one. 90s or 2000s R&B?
90s.
90s, right?
90s.
It was more babies made.
Yeah, it was more baby making and music with substance. Mm-hmm. You got music with substance. Like 2000 started getting into the plastic. Mm-hmm. And the music that didn't have the staying power. Mm. You can hear a record in 2000 today, you'd be like, damn, I forgot about that record. Mm. But you hear a record in the 90s.
Yep.
It's like, yo, put that joint back on.
Yep.
That's the vinyl.
And it's kind of timeless because if a person didn't hear that record, they'll listen to that thing and that it's.
Yeah. Most music in 2000 was black and white.
Right.
The music back in the 90s was colorful.
Yeah, I agree.
It had different colors to it. Like
I agree with that.
Like when Guy came out, it made it cool for dudes to wear gaiters again and put on colors, and you know, you wasn't being scrutinized. When Boyz II Men did those records, you know, you felt great, you know, going to the club with your girl. These are records that stood the test of time.
Right.
It's still bumping right now.
Yep.
Even 112. Peaches and Cream, you know, you remember the name of the song in the 90s. You don't remember. What song you remember in 2000?
Shit.
Besides your music.
Yeah, you don't put me on the spot. Not me. Not me.
Anybody?
Yeah.
Huh?
Was that 99?
That was 99.
Yeah.
That was 99.
Yeah, that was 99. Yeah.
He just made it.
So, okay. This is a good one. SWV or Escape?
Nothing against Escape.
Mm-hmm.
And not because I work with SWV.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to plead the fifth.
Okay, we drinking? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We going to drink. I'm going to drink my wine over here. I had wine over here and wine over here. It's like, wine over. Now let me stop.
This. Can I take this next one?
Go ahead.
Okay. Lauryn Hill or Erykah Badu?
Lauryn Hill. Ladies and gentlemen, Lauryn Hill.
Easy.
Huh?
That was very easy for you.
Yeah, it was because Lauryn Hill had they both had signatures.
Mm-hmm.
They both have signatures. I just think that Lauryn Hill had the big records. You know, she had the records that made you. It's like wow, and then she had the bounce records. You know. Yeah, she had those records. Even though Erykah Badu had the bumping records,
Erykah Badu was hard too.
For me, I felt like she didn't have like you could take Lauryn Hill to the clubs, to the picnic, and to the wedding.
Thank you.
Wait, can you say that again? I'm sorry.
You can take Lauryn Hill to the club, to the picnic, and the wedding.
Right.
And the wedding,
Am I right or wrong? Yeah.
The wedding? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
But you could take Erykah Badu there too, and
You can take her to the bedroom.
and the incense.
And the
The
incense.
incense is fantastic. Like, oh, that's
You
not
funny.
No, she got her incense. It's
No, that's right. Yeah,
it's the incense.
yeah. It's a vibe.
Incense. We're big
No, you
fans of the
can.
incense.
You can.
We had her on.
Yeah, we love
and
Erykah
she
Badu.
blew it down. She made it show all of us.
She made your weed smell like good.
Like
She did.
Baduism. Like Baduism.
Yes, and we've been Badu out ever since. But yes, we've been so big up to Erykah Badu and Lauryn Hill.
Yeah. We need Lauryn Hill over here.
We definitely want to give Lauryn Hill her flowers as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so big them both up. Then I think that was a great comparison. You want to go to the next one?
No, this was you. This is actually
Okay,
you.
all right. Hold on, let me look at it. Okay, all right. You want me in trouble?
No, it's you. This is you. This relates to you too.
Okay, that's crazy. It's very true.
Yeah.
I'm like one of the first people to work with both of them.
Yeah.
Tammy Lucas or Khalees.
Wow. It would be Khalees.
Wow.
You know, because she had... Khalees is an artist.
Mm-hmm.
Tammy was the writer.
A writer, yeah, that's what I...
And she had the background vocals of life.
Right.
Khalees was just the artist, and you know, she wrote some of her stuff.
Right.
I don't know how much of it, but I felt like it would be Khalees because she was out there more. Tammy was the hidden jewel, and still is.
Like, I don't know this. She doesn't know this to this day. We wanted to get her for my video.
Who?
And we couldn't find her. Like,
Tammy.
Yeah. We couldn't find her. Like, I mean, I was N.O.R.E. I was probably just thinking about, I was just coming up. It's my first hit. It's my first global hit.
Right.
So I was probably like, oh, can we get her? And they was just like, we can't reach her. And then I just like probably kept going. But it was always like something. And what I heard is that she wanted to be a background. She didn't want to be in the upfront. Yeah.
Well, she did have that's how Tammy Lucas and I met. I actually reached out to her because I loved her record. Our first single
Okay.
was like, it was a club banger.
Oh, wow.
And then we just started making records. And you know, Tammy wrote Goodbye Love.
Wow.
No, I did not know that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. She wrote Goodbye Love. She wrote Joy for Michael Jackson. And then we wound up giving it to Blackstreet. She also wrote Tonight's the Night for Blackstreet. Tammy's, her pen is sick.
Yeah.
Now, if you was talking about on the writing level, I would pick Tammy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. This is so dope.
Kumo D or Father MC?
We prepared
You know
to
it's
drink.
Kumo D. I ain't picking them both.
No. We won't.
I'm not trying to drink. But it's Kumo D because
Kumo D.
you know, he's one of the most educated rappers. You know, this is one. Kumo D got his master,
Wow.
his degree. Like Kumo D is a book smart. Like he can tell you any and everything about anything, and that's why I worked with him because there was nothing that like he never said things twice.
Wow.
He's a real MC.
We need Kumo D over here.
So
Yeah. Him and Chubb Rock. Chubb Rock is
and
also
Father MC as
Chubb
well.
Rock,
yeah. And Father MC.
Yeah.
yep.
Chubb Rock, I spoke to him for like 2 seconds. I
Father
felt
MC is
smart immediately.
he's a party guy. I wouldn't say he's an educated like rapper.
Right.
He brought you to the roller skating ring, to the club, you know, to the picnic, you know. But Kumo D will bring you there.
Nah, he was spitting. Kumo D was trying to spit
Kumo
knowledge.
D will bring you to the hip hop parties and make you believe everything he said.
Right.
Yeah.
Aaron Hall or Timmy Gatling?
That was awkward.
Was it supposed to be Aaron Hall or R. Kelly? And y'all
Yeah,
fucked
that's
up?
what I thought y'all. But
Was it supposed to be that?
These guys hold hands over here and write
it
these questions
it
together.
would be Aaron Hall.
All right.
Yeah, Timmy Gatlin was a great writer. It still is. But Timmy wasn't like a singer to me. Timmy was like me, you know, get in where you fit in
Right.
and get out. Because when it comes to blowing, Aaron Hall was singing the lights off back then.
Okay. But let me ask you now. Let me switch the conversation mid-conversation. Aaron Hall or R. Kelly? What do you think?
R. Kelly all day.
R. Kelly?
It would be R. Kelly because R. Kelly, first of all, you messing with a signature. R. Kelly doesn't sound like Aaron Hall. Everybody keeps saying it, and I'm just going to give you the real. He never sounded like...
R. Kelly didn't sound like anybody.
Yeah, he sounded like himself. He had one of the smoothest voices that will put you in the ring, like Donny Hathaway. That was his, like R. Kelly created his signature like Donny Hathaway.
Right. Logic or Pro Tools?
Logic. Do you know I'm the first Logic user?
Really?
Yeah, very first. I used Logic on an Atari Commodore. I did remember the time on an Atari Commodore. It wasn't called Logic. It was called Notator. And then it went from Notator to Notator Logic. And then they just took the Notator out and called it Logic when it went to Macintosh.
Right.
Before Apple, it was called Macintosh.
Crazy.
So you know that computer, all you seen was this when you played Tetris on it?
Yeah.
And Michael Jackson joked my damn computer. He made me buy multi. He's like, is this thing, does it work? So what is, no, first of all, when you say, what is that? Because I had it on a laptop. He's like, what is that? I was like, that's where I make my music. He said, I mean, is it good? Like, how long you had it? Like, I had it for some time now, you know. He said, where'd you buy it? I was like, I bought it. My guy, you know, hooked me up with it and I bought it. Hey, can you buy more? Like, I think we need more. I truly think so that we'll never go down. We'll never go down.
Just like this though. Can you be Michael the rest of the interview?
He's like, Norma, can you take the model number and buy more, you know, in case, so we never go down. It's like, okay, you know, it's in the book.
But can I ask you, because did you just say Atari?
Atari Commodore computer.
They had their computer. Atari had their own.
And Logic was on there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Before everybody.
That's triple OG computer shit.
Yeah, definitely. It was like 1.0.
So the original version,
MS-DOS, not even.
Atari.
Before that, I think.
You're hitting the block. I used to play that on my downtime.
oh my God.
Before analog. It's like, there was no sound coming out of it. You know, that was just the MIDI. That's why it was called Notator. Because it was just MIDI. And then I would use the MP. That's when I had MPs. Right. I used the MP. It would basically, I'll play my drum machine, all of that stuff through it. And all my keyboards would be MIDI. And I have, a lot of producers would know this. It's called E-Magic. It was the MIDI. And I MIDI all my keyboards to the computer.
Which is basically MIDI is like syncing all the digital stuff together.
But I'm also the first on Pro Tools as well.
Oh, shit.
You know why? Before Pro Tools, there was Sound Tools. And Sound Tools was only 2 tracks, and then it graduated to 4 tracks. And then that's when DigiDesign made it, you know, I was the first endorsee. I was on, I don't know if anybody ever seen the 888s. That was the first interface. The very first. And I had an endorsement. I was the first endorsement with them.
Wow.
Yeah. So, but between the two, I like Logic because Logic, you can have custom key commands. Pro Tools, no custom key commands. So you gotta, it's almost like slavery. You have to use their key commands. You have to do it their way, you know.
Right.
I couldn't.
Weren't interested.
When Logic had the custom key commands, I was like, freedom.
All right. Clips or Outkast?
God. And then start drinking.
I'm in.
Drink. I'll drink to that one.
Oof. By the way, let me say congratulations to the Clips.
Yes, congratulations to the nephews.
Yes, yeah.
And but I have to say both of them, they are problems. They're amazing.
I text Pusha T and I text Pharrell. Although I'm not from Virginia.
Yes, you are.
I felt like
Yes, you are.
I felt like
Your spirit
they win was my win as well.
Yeah.
Like when I got to see like Pharrell win and then the Clips win at the same night, and Clips being Clips. They didn't compromise. They didn't you know what I'm saying?
They didn't change.
They didn't change. They was like, so I text Pusha myself, and I was just like, yo, bro, I just want you to know that's my win too. like I won that shit too.
Exactly.
And I text Pharrell the same shit, but in a different language because I didn't want to send him the same. I didn't want to copy and paste. You know what I'm saying? So, but I look, and that shit was like that. You know, I want to big them up. I want to big hip hop up. I want to like, and then when you actually think of that, like now, like, you know, we had Virgil, you know, we had Ye, and we got fucking, you know, Pharrell at the fucking head of fucking LVMH. Exactly. I haven't got my friends and family package. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Oh, me neither.
You neither? Okay, I don't feel bad.
I bought everything.
I buy everything myself as well. But when you think about what hip hop, when you think about that Biggie line, do you think that hip hop was making this far? And that shit is crazy, bro.
That's huge. That's a signature. That's a slogan. That should be a doggone billboard. It should be billboards like that should stay
everywhere.
everywhere.
Do you ever think that hip hop would make it
On hip hop's 50th birthday?
Yeah.
That should have been on every billboard.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Nobody put it up there.
Yeah.
That's true.
Damn, that's real. That's real. That's real. Shit. I still got goosebumps.
Y'all got more?
Yeah, we ready.
Few more. We're almost done.
Take your time. You got more?
MPC 60 or SP 1200?
MPC 60.
Straight producer question.
Huh?
That's a straight producer question.
Yeah, definitely.
This one's for you, man.
Okay.
Question.
Wait, okay. Wait, damn. Oh, okay, it's a car question. All right, cool. All right, BMW M3 or the Benz GT Coupe?
GT Coupe.
GT Coupe?
Yeah.
Okay.
New Jack City or King of New York?
New Jack what?
New Jack City or King of New York?
New Jack City.
You know you're in New Jack City, yeah.
Absolutely.
New Jack City for sure.
Super producer question here. Roland V Synth or Yamaha Motif?
What? Do you know I have about, how many, babe? I got about 5 or 6 Roland V-Synths. They're discontinued. So I buy them all. Every time I see one, I buy it. Because it's my sound.
Right.
The vocoder sound on that, that's what you see me playing on stage. If y'all had one here, I was in a radio station. We did a Q&A, book signing, and we were doing questions, and I would play the records, and they were like, so I played Remember the Time on it, right? It was like, it sounds like the record. I said, yeah, this is, but that's when I did it.
So you said you replayed it over for them?
I played it.
Oh, wow, that's fire.
And right in front of it, it was like, wow. They didn't understand, like, where's the music coming from? I'm in the mic and I'm da-da, 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 and it's coming out of the keyboard. It was like, so yeah, next time.
I love how every beat that he mimics, it sounds
exactly like it. Yeah. It's like you referenced it first with a beatbox.
Well, when you did it, when you did the records, you know, when you make these records, at least I know the music parts. A lot of my songs, I don't.
Because didn't Michael do that? Didn't he used to sound out records, like melodies and stuff?
Man, I remember we in a room actually making a joint with a doggone upright piano and him doing the beatbox. And I was like, how am I going to convince him, like, with a damn upright?
Right.
But he had an imagination. Because he was like, no drum machines, no nothing. You take the piano, and I have this idea. Check it out. It goes like this.
You telling me Michael had the beat? He beatboxed it?
Yeah, this is known.
He was beatboxing.
He would do that regularly.
And I was like, what am I going to do to that? My mind went to James Brown, because he loves James Brown. So I went, boom, 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 boom. So put that. She's just so, and he's making this. We making this on a doggone upright piano. I was like, this dude's taking me through college right now.
Right.
Wow.
Cause I ain't never made nothing, creating anything on no upright piano. You do that in church.
Right.
You know, but that's the way he worked. Spoons and wash, you know. Yo, he's straight from the old days. Like, that's the way he makes music.
Crazy. All right.
We almost done.
Dougie Fresh or Slick Rick? That's some.
Get the drinking.
That's some Harlem shit. My bad.
Get the drinking.
Salute. I'm gonna take
right now,
it. He's like Heavy D.
You like Heavy D, man? You a bully, man.
Huh? Yeah, y'all bullying me right now. That's not a good one.
Okay. So this is the last one. Please,
of the
anything about
fire, which is not rapid
Dougie
at
Fresh
all.
and Slick Rick that you would like to say?
Oh, come on. those are my brothers, man. And we started out, you know, back in high school. I can't put them against each other. That's like that's like putting you against
EFN. We don't want to do it. No.
Exactly. Yeah, I'd be drinking.
So we're gonna drink
we
for
all
it again.
gotta,
Let's drink for them again.
Yes, let's
drink
do
for
it.
them one more time. Let's just drink. Let's just drink for them again. One more time. And all right, so this is the last one before we go back into the interview.
I bet y'all know what it is.
Loyalty or respect?
Wow.
Okay.
Wow. Nah, don't pour, because
You gonna take a shot just for leaving right now?
now. Yeah.
We got a celebration shot for him right
Yeah,
now.
that's right. And if you holding it down,
Yeah,
we respect that.
he
We
held
holding
it down, man. He held it down, man.
Yeah.
That's right. You are holding up the family name.
Okay.
Go ahead.
There it is.
Yeah.
There it is. I am going to say, because I spoke about corners and circles.
Cool.
So I would choose. I would choose them both.
Yeah,
I have.
You're so quick to just drink that shit. Me too, man.
My reason for picking them both.
Yes, please.
Yeah, please. We need a good reason
Please.
for this.
You can't buy loyalty, and you can't buy respect.
Both is our goal.
There's no cost. There's no cost.
I don't see why anybody picks one, to be honest with you.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what me and him.
But people come up with really great
they do.
reasons.
Great for respect and great for loyalty, but I think they go hand in hand.
They do.
Yeah.
Because if you don't have the loyalty and the respect, then you ain't got a corner.
Yep.
Right.
You just
why
got a
wouldn't you
circle
want
because
both?
somebody who's going to do this to you and then break out.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
Real shit.
You don't want people like that. I had to get rid of them. Or I had to get away from them. You know, it was kind of, when you start entering your 50s, you don't want no headaches or stress. You don't want nothing. Because when you get in your 60s, you might as well hang it up. Because you stress like you just done. And I'm not done yet. You know, just like
we know you.
Pharrell said, you can be 8 or 80.
Yep.
You can still keep going. You can keep going.
Yep.
Just keep the stress out. And that's what Quincy said before he passed. He said, you know, what's the one thing that if you had to do it all over again that you would stay away from? He said, you know, the headaches, the stress, you know, let no one stress you.
It's difficult now,
You know,
nowadays.
let no one spoil your joy. And that's the key to life.
We're bombarded with stress right now.
Yes.
By this, too, you know?
Yeah.
That's true.
But our show is
The
about
frequency.
giving people
Yeah,
they
the
flowers.
frequency shit is real.
Yeah.
We want to give you your flowers, man. We want you to know how much you mean to this game, how much, like, face-to-face, man-to-man. Like, Snoop said it's better than the Grammy. But, Like, let me. I just tell you, man. I know I knew, but I didn't know how much you produce. I didn't know how. I was like, holy shit! Like, cause I already knew it. But then when we looking at it, I'm like, there's no way. I'm like, I know everything about Teddy. But then these other records are playing, and I'm like, wait a minute. And that goes back to that signature sound.
That's my gift.
That we yeah. I mean, you like that. Don't worry. Ain't
That's part of your flowers, too, what you gave him.
But, and I just want to tell you face to face, man to man, like you gave so much to our culture. You gave so much to our people.
You're still giving.
And you're still giving. And we appreciate you. We love you. We want you to know that your legacy is cemented in stone.
I appreciate it, man.
We like, no, dead serious. Like, no, dead serious.
You know, Actually,
And I'm gonna take a shot for you because you don't have
go
to.
ahead, go
I'll take
ahead,
a
go
shot.
ahead.
I'll take a
You don't
shot.
want to, nephew.
You
Okay.
drank that one joint?
Okay.
Pour up,
Because
man. Pour up.
I'm starting to hear slurs.
but now let's
You're gonna hear all of our slurs right
but
now.
now let's talk about the book because
it's a rock.
because I tell you this about you is
Cheers,
you're
cheers.
a very private guy. You're a very private guy.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
I've been in the industry 20 years, damn near, and people, you're not a person that people talk about. Like, what I mean by that is like the rumor section. You're not in the rumor section. You're not.
You stay out of that
You stay
way.
out of that. But then now you dropping a book. Oh, the book is out. The book is out.
Yeah, it's out.
Right? It's
Yeah.
out. Right. So. What makes you? How do you navigate that? Like, because you're I can tell you're a private guy,
Yeah.
right? How do you live a private life, but then give a book to the world about your life?
I just felt it was time. I had this book 12 years plus.
I thought it was 13. Okay.
Yeah, 13.
Okay.
Yeah.
How open were you when you?
Very,
Okay.
you definitely, when y'all read it, everybody who read it, even down to like my kids, they were like, Dad, there's a lot of stuff I did not know.
Wow.
In a good way or a bad way?
Good. Like,
Okay.
but some bad. Like,
Right.
there was some bad things, like me seeing my life before me and stuff like that you will read about. I never wanted to tell those stories. And then I said, you know what? I'm getting older now, and I must tell my truth. And someone said to me, you better tell your truth and tell your story before they tell it.
Yep, for someone else tell it.
Somebody will tell your story. And I say, I got to beat that. We're coming with the TV film, and it's even more than this.
Nice.
We coming with the rooftop film. We come with a few things that I think people will want to see. This is a roadmap. Some things you read in here, don't follow it.
Right.
And some things you read in here, you'll be like, oh, this is how he did that. I'm going to try that. And it's a tool, It's a tool. And at the same time, it's a collector's item because it's my first book. My next book will probably be a children's book.
That's fire.
And the reason why I want to make a children's book because I always had this imaginary friend when I was young, and my parents used to argue and fight. And I say, you know what? This was my way to get away from it. And my imaginary friend was the Music Man. So I'm writing the Music Man. It tells you more about the music that inspired me and the tree of music that inspired me to create, how I created, and what made me do it, and the how-tos. So this is not the how-to, it's just the roadmap. And what did he do? What did he use? More technical aspect. But the children book will show them this is what you do. It's almost like reading the manual. But
No, I got two more questions. Let me stay. I got two more questions.
So it's almost like reading the manual of life, how to start music or how to start creation. So I think it would be something special. It would be music behind it. Lots of music, but
I love that shit.
kids' music.
Okay, so I have two more questions before I go back in the
Ask as
interview.
many as you want.
Jay-Z or Nas?
Why'd you do that?
We went back into Quick Time with Slime.
Yeah, I kind of fucked up.
This is crazy.
Yeah.
We went back into it.
Oh, well, I'm gonna plead the fifth on that.
I like
So we got a drink now.
Yeah, I definitely, I felt like I wanted to drink anyway.
Yeah, we know that, buddy.
Okay,
Yeah, Buck.
now,
All right, so let me tell you out.
Okay,
Quick.
No cap.
Quick, fun fact. Do you know when I was coming up in the studio? When I was coming up in the studio, I was at the studio called Power Play.
Power Play in Queens.
Yes.
That's exactly.
Okay.
That's where I made my first record, so I don't know where you're going
I'm
with
an
this.
alumni there.
Okay. Damn, you are.
I'm an alumni with Nas. Nas was, and I were at the same studio. He was rapping and starting his, knew what
guessing
he
that's
wanted to do.
94,
And
92?
me, I was in the studio working with kids at work. And I was working with Fred McFarlane and Alan George, who made Somebody Else's Guy, and those guys were teaching me about how to produce. Yeah.
Wow.
So that was, I can't go against Nas now with Jay-Z. Yeah. Jay-Z, used to come to Virginia, and Jay-Z was the connection to, signing Beanie Siegel and all those guys, but they came down to the studio to work with me.
Because I heard
in Virginia.
Hold on. I've always heard this.
Virginia?
Yes,
yeah.
I've overheard this story that they were supposed to be signed to you, and Jay-Z
sidebar. You see with sidebar, he said, "Y'all need to be with me." Nah, I'm only joking. I don't know how it really came out, but I would.
I feel like Teddy just went thug on us right now. Oh no, that really happened.
No, but I wasn't ready for them.
Right.
My thing was deep. I was more into the R&B.
Right.
But my guys and my family from Philly, they were like, "Yo, they need to be with you." Wow. And I kind of sort of wish I would have signed at least one of them. I think it would have been
Which one you would think?
Freeway.
Wow, I can see that.
And the reason why, because Freeway was more like, to me, he was more like Rex and Effect. Like I could have done some crazy records with him, but he was educated too. He was sick.
Yeah.
When it came to like stories and different things like that.
If you related to Rex and Effects, I could see Beans and Freeway like as that.
Oh yeah.
As that group, because
but Beans was more like, Bean kicked science. He was more like,
yeah, I love
Beans was the broad.
I love Beans. Like I really like yeah. So I ain't gonna. So what I'm trying to say is like what you saying is like if I would have seen them together with that, that would have been crazy.
Yeah.
But
that would have been another creation of like.
So you telling me you had the
Smith
whole
and
state
Wesson.
property? Did you have the whole state property, or just it was just
thing.
Beans? It was everyone. Was Petey Crack there?
My brothers, the Baez brothers, and Darryl
Young Guns.
Wow.
The Young Guns.
Whoa.
Yeah. So when they brought them down, they all used to come down just to hang with me, and when they told Freeway and them, y'all gonna see Teddy Riley, they was like, they was excited about it. But when Jay was there, it was like, we see the God. Like, this is the Michael Jackson of rap.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
and Jay was there to see you?
Yeah, we was working on You Belong to the City.
Oh!
Yeah. So I'm in there making the beat.
So wait, this is happening at that same time? That's crazy.
He just let a beatbox for real.
I ain't seen not one paper. What the deal? I was like,
oh, you talking about Jay?
Jay ain't write nothing.
He didn't write nothing.
Everything was just from his head.
Right, because that's the way he wrote, right.
I was like, wow, that's history. So I got to work with the Michael Jackson of rap.
God damn it, big up the Jay.
Or should I say the Frank Sinatra?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, the Frank Sinatra Jackson.
So if you want to put it in perspective.
Frank Jackson.
Frank Jackson.
I'm just trying. No, that's crazy.
You call me Frank Jackson?
Stay in character. Hold on.
Yeah. You know what's crazy? The only time I worked with Jay-Z, I worked on the R. Kelly record. It's me, R. Kelly, Jay-Z, and Cameron.
Wow.
Should I say this part of the interview?
No, man. This is
we safe.
No, this is real.
Dude, I'm just playing.
It's real shit. Like,
I'm just playing. Okay, so now moving on. We write this book. This is the first time you're kind of like, you know what I mean? Everyone knows Teddy is a very protective person. He doesn't. Is there something in your mind that you say, yeah, okay, I wrote this, and now I have to like kind of like, you know,
stand behind it?
Yeah, I had to kind of like stand behind it. I had to stand up.
I stand behind everything.
Okay.
That's in this book here because it's literally, I would say 3.5 decades of my life. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You know, and even like my son's mother, she said, you wrote this. This is the first book. I said, how you know I'm doing the second? She said, because you got a lot more you need to talk about. Like, you got a whole lot more. You know, you ain't even talk about what really happened in the business. What happened to you and different things. I said, it's not time for it.
Do you talk about the K-pop era?
No, I'm talking about.
Let's show respect to her for noticing
I'm talking about
that's
the
real.
deep part. You know,
She's
some
right.
things you just gotta hold.
You got volumes.
Yeah, you gotta hold. But my next thing is creating the New Jack Swing Symphony tour and performance. And
Describe
albums.
that. It's a whole symphony for real?
I already bought my tickets.
Like, everybody in tuxedos. We come in here. We're gonna use the Miami Symphony Orchestra, and I want to share my music that way.
That's dope.
No, that's
and
fire.
I think it'll be so fly. And then
That is fire.
I have the G 2.0, the Guy 2.0 album coming this summer.
Right.
And
Guy
yeah,
coming back out.
the new guy.
The new guy.
Yeah,
Literally.
yeah.
The
But
new
I
guy.
wish I could have invited you to the concert.
I would have been there front
Listen,
row.
we ended it with Frankie Beverly. We Are One. That's the singers I got.
And these are new people.
Yeah, these you know them.
Okay.
But, all right, you
No,
remember
I'm
the
talking
group?
about the new guy. I'm saying.
Yeah, these are new people.
Okay.
But you remember? So I just took some all-star singers. You know how RL and all of them, they just put like a super group together?
Right.
I just took some all-star singers and created the Wu-Tang clan of singers.
I like that shit. You just got me.
And
The Wu-Tang.
I got my Frankie Beverly voice. I have my R. Kelly voice. And I have my Charlie Wilson. And then I have my El DeBarge.
That's what called.
So that's that matchup right there. That's a mashup.
Right.
When you hear the voices, you be like, how did he do it? Like, I did a show in Boston and Ronnie DeVoe was there. He called my guy. He said, how did Teddy do that? How did he duplicate the voices of Blackstreet Guy? And the guys, he said, he's an architect. What do you expect? So he said, yo, is he gonna take that on tour? And I said, yeah, I'm gonna take it on tour. I want to take it. That's my purpose. I didn't want to do the same thing Babyface did, was go on tour with all-star singers and people not know who they are. So that's why I say Guy 2.0. Not taking anything away from Guy, because Guy is,
the original, right?
up here, But I wanted to stay consistent. And the Blackstreet thing, I didn't want to do that. The guys are still doing what they're doing. But Aaron and Damien, they're not on the road. And we have to be consistent. I'm tired of my music just sitting dormant. And people are not being able to enjoy it on stage. So now I'm giving them that, and people are walking away happy. Dag, this was a great show. I didn't expect that. We just did the Zulu Ball, 20,000 people.
Wow.
Headline. And people were amazed, like they didn't know what to expect until we gave them the songs, and it sounds like the music. It's like that. At least he gave us the record. He gave us the album. He gave us the picnic. He gave us the club records. So that's my goal, is just to take it on the road. We have a tour coming up. We have over 25 dates. And I just want to enjoy the stage again.
That's fire. So let me ask you, with that being said, right? I'm a solo artist and I'm part of a group. I'm part of N.O.R.E. I'm part of Drink Champs. Drink Champs is what we are doing. Are you more comfortable being solo, or are you more comfortable being in a group?
I'm never solo.
Okay.
I'm not solo now.
Right.
I'm a team player. I always have to come with a team, an army. I'm not gonna. If you see me solo, I'm doing like an EDM album with some talk box and vocoders, and singing records that.
Is ecstasy involved?
Huh?
Or no.
No.
Like, I mean, you
No,
said
I don't need
ADM.
ecstasy. Music
No,
is my
ADM, like, I was thinking,
music is my
ecstasy
ecstasy.
immediately. My bad.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, just to see what happens.
Nah, you'd be like, what? Put me on that.
No, you're gonna be like, you too.
My bad.
No,
bad.
but I want to make music that that people can really enjoy the music, because most people, like, before hearing lyrics, people like the beat.
Right.
So that's why I want to give them with the vocal or the talk box, just kind of taking you there, and it's like, it would be like ecstasy to them. You know, they just enjoying the music and just going hard, and I just want to be able to do what these DJs be doing, making like $100,000 just step in the room with a bunch of lights and shit, and you just playing.
Well, my boy Boris, he's a producer right here. Boris rolling the blunts over here.
Oh, dope.
He
dope,
asked,
dope.
he was like, is he DJing? He's like, because that's what they do now.
Yeah.
They got to go out and
But
just
I used
spit their
to. I
records.
used to.
Yeah.
But my thing is coming with the talk box.
Right.
There's nobody coming like that since Daft Punk.
Right.
And now that they retired, I say, yo, let me create something and just see what people feel about it.
That's not the same as Roger Troutman was doing.
Yeah, that's what I
It's the
did.
same? Okay.
Yeah.
I was past that torch.
Okay.
Right.
You know, Roger actually came to my studio, and one thing he said to me, he said, man, you better not stop.
He invented that, right?
No.
No? Who did invent that?
It was invented between, I feel like it's between him, but I think it's Peter Frampton.
Okay.
Yeah. Because he played it with the guitar. And
Right.
now Roger played with the guitar, but he also played with the keyboard.
Right. It was the idea of using the tube.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
And that's what I do now. And I got a lot of signature records out there where they know it's me, because a lot of people were playing. They playing the talk box, but you know, it's not the sound that I have.
Would you consider that analog?
That is very analog.
No, analog. Fuck, I just lost my train of thought.
My bad.
T-Pain.
No, that not auto-tune.
Auto-tune.
Yeah. Analog.
Okay.
Auto-tune.
No, it's,
Damn, that's my.
No, I'm sorry.
T-Pain,
I had to bring my brain back to where I was going.
it's before.
But would
the
you
auto-tune.
you don't think it would? No. I know it's before, but I'm saying, would you consider that? Could that be a description for it?
Oh, you talking about the
analog auto-tune?
the Roger
No.
Troutman?
No.
I wouldn't even say that.
Not at
That's
all.
disrespectful.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm only joking with you.
No, I respect
No,
that.
it's straight the tube. It's the talk
Okay.
box. The auto tune. You know, I started with the auto tune before T-Pain and before Rodney Jerkins. You can look at my testimony when it first came out. They brought it to me to test, beta test, and I was like, I don't want that. I was like, but I used it because I felt like I didn't have to use it like how they're using it. I used it just to keep like certain,
Well, the
certain
original
singers.
auto-tune was just to auto-tune.
Yes.
Like not to
like
exaggerate
just
the
to
voice.
beef up
Yes.
the
But
Not
the
to
original
exaggerate.
was just to just bring you to
But it was the same thing.
Right,
It's
right.
just you just turn it up more and you got
Then
it sound like
you're
a machine.
pitching it in different ways.
Yeah.
Right.
And you remember one of the records that you used auto tune on, or do you?
Out of the Blackstreet records, the second one.
Damn it!
It was to keep the singers on key, not me. Cause I didn't. My thing wasn't really singing. I was just like rap singing,
Right.
you know. So I didn't have to stay on key. I just No Diggity was not on key.
Oh shit.
I was off key, but people, they received it. You
Right.
know,
they
I brought
received
the
it
point
well.
across, and that made me just say, "Dag, I could do more records." It's almost like Johnny Guitar Watson, "Real Mother for You." That wasn't on key,
Right.
so I marked myself after them. George Clinton,
Definitely not on key.
definitely not on key.
Wait, time out.
But
Just
you
say it
knew.
wasn't on key?
No. No.
All right, then you had
He fucked me up then.
Boss Gag.
But I mean, it's not a bad thing.
No, it's a great thing
it's not
because-
a bad thing to not be on key.
Yeah, Boss Gag. You know what that is?
No, you got me.
See that
one.
black boy over there running scared? There's all in the bottle.
I thought that was on key.
No, that was not on key.
It was not on key. Damn,
That was
bro.
in and out. I was in and out.
I'm
but,
fucked up in the head.
You know,
Like, okay.
I think, okay, let's go to T-Pain. Incredible singer. Did y'all know that?
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay. So
And an incredible rapper as well.
Yeah.
T-Pain can sing off key, and people will still receive it.
Yep.
He's just never tried it. He's never tried it, but I guarantee you, because he knows his notes, I know my notes. How I learned how to sing was because I play keys. So if you know what you're playing on here, I play by ear.
Right.
If you got an ear for keys, you got an ear for voice. You just got to have a voice.
And
Or you got to have a sound.
And you can play your voice.
Yeah.
Is what happens in that mode.
Yep.
Which gives you a lot of freedom in your voice, like to do things.
Trust.
Be creative.
I felt like when I played vocoders, now it's two different things.
Right.
Vocoder, you could play chords, and that's how you hear like the all of the backgrounds on Blackstreet and all that. That's vocoder. All of those harmonies,
right.
That's vocoder. Right. But the talk box is single. But you can also play chords with the talk box. Kind of feels a little distorted because it's a mono, but it's better to play it as a solo. You get the sound out of it.
So let me ask you, right? Because we had Nas on here, and I asked Nas, I said, is there anybody that ever told you no? Right? And I feel like you're a person that I don't think anyone can tell no to as well.
Right. You're a lie.
No, I'm 1 million %.
I've been told no.
Okay. Have you, what kind, if you were like,
sure.
Who has told you no? I don't think no one can tell you no.
I'm gonna tell you who told me no. Okay. I'm gonna put him on Front Street too.
Should I take a shot first? Or?
Yeah, take a shot. Everybody take a shot. Let's shoot a shot.
Take a shot for no.
So
I think
no meaning yes.
I think I'm smooth enough to say this.
Okay, go ahead.
Barry Weiss told me no.
Barry Weiss.
But that's an executive.
Yeah, that's the people that tell you no.
Oh my God, damn!
Those are the people that tell you no.
That you get. Those are the no's.
When you get a no from them, it's like
no?
you disappointed. Like I thought I had something. He said no to Guy.
Right.
Damn. I wasn't ready.
I put him on Front Street.
I wasn't ready.
I'm just saying, a lot of record company executives don't have the ear.
Okay.
I mean,
they just got the business sense.
Has there ever been an artist who told you no?
No.
No? All right, I knew that.
Not that I know of. Because, I mean, most artists, when they get in the room, like, who would tell Pharrell no? Nah.
This guy kind of told him no one time.
Huh?
He told him no.
Oh, I remember that.
I got stories where he told him no.
You did.
I was in the studio with him and he told him no.
Hey, man. Hey, we all gotta learn. We all gotta learn. All right. But, so hold on.
We'll tell you off camera. Skip that.
But let me ask you. So when I asked Nas that, Nas said that Prince told him no because he didn't own his own publishing.
Right.
Has anybody ever said? And you just said to us, out of 23 years, you just now own your own publishing. Has there anybody that ever?
35 years.
35 years.
Yeah.
Damn. I put the 20.
It's the reversion, after 35 years.
But,
so that goes with publishing and with owning of the masters as well?
Yeah, I got 700 masters in my vault right now.
Masters
and guess who gave it to me? It was actually at the studio. The first studio I did Guy at, I had about 600 to 700, 24 tracks. And I have to give flowers to two people. And that's Chubb Rock, who gave me a lot of my...
Rock, man.
Chubb Rock earlier.
Yeah, you did.
He gave me a lot of my plaques and stuff back. And Salam Remy.
Salam Remy. Big up Salam Remy.
That's a Salam Remy.
He gave me my doggone masters, all 700 and something. I seen this stuff, man. I couldn't even get it in the. I thought I could get a small storage. He said, nah, you're gonna need, because
you need some shit.
Your tapes was most of the studio.
Wow.
Okay, hold on. Chubb Rock and Salam Remy?
No, that Chubb gave me like my plaques.
So I guess
your plaques.
So I guess what he's trying to say is, why are they holding them?
Yeah.
Right?
No, Salam bought the studio. He bought the studio that I did the Guy album.
So when he bought the studios, he automatically owned the masters?
No, they were there.
They were
he was just
there.
trying to return them back to the original, the owners.
Dope.
And
That's dope as fuck.
That is so fucking.
It was all the records that I've
Yeah.
done. You know, Salam said to me, he said, first of all, I got something special to tell you, but I also got this to tell you. You remember the little boy that was actually in the studio while you was making Groove Me and I Like and all of those records, and it was a little kid, and you remember my father used to bring me to the studio. I said, you was that little kid.
Nah, that is a fuck. This is
Yo,
great.
Salam was the little kid that was in the studio while I was making I Like and all those records at 17, 18, 19
Look
years
what he
old.
became.
And now look
He
what
became a super producer.
Let's drink to that.
We've been trying to give you your flowers, Salam Remy. Oh shit, is it?
He should be on here.
No, that's the whole.
hell yeah.
That's
Yeah.
family. He should be on here. You're right.
He got so much, man. So much history, man.
Nah, he's
I would be.
he's a great dude, man.
I just feel so honored to be a part of it, you know, because he go back.
Yeah.
He go back.
Damn, Salam Remy, that is so dope. You want to read this question just in case they?
Who sent this question?
I don't know. It seemed like Sonny.
It's a random ass question. I don't like that you want me to read it.
Because I just don't want to. I just feel like they attack me a
I'm
lot
gonna read
more
it
than me.
in their words.
than you.
I'm not even gonna correct anything that they
Okay, all right,
spell.
all right.
Is it true that he did the Whitney Houston Step by Step record?
Who? Yeah, he did it. Yes, I did the remix because they couldn't.
remix
for
of
some
the record,
reason.
right.
No, it became the record.
Oh, it became
But,
the main record.
You
right?
know, of course, people say you get a certain amount to do a song, and then you get a certain amount to do a remix. They call it a remix, so they didn't have to pay me.
That's foul.
And they want to turn the record.
Differentiated that way.
They want to turn the record, the remix, the
It's
record.
the main record, right? It's the main single.
It's okay. It's okay. I take it.
I don't like none of these questions. Who sent this?
Nah,
No, some of these questions are mad vague.
nah.
Mad vague. Hold on, I got you.
Go.
Don't worry.
Go.
Oh, this is amazing.
Okay.
Has an artist ever made you cry in the studio?
What? Me?
Yeah.
No, I made artists cry.
Okay, let's do that. Let's
who-
put the
and
story his ass
no,
out
they
there.
had a follow up. And who did you make cry? wait. And there's a follow up. And say it in the Michael Jackson voice.
Okay. Scary Spice.
That's not the Michael Jackson voice. If I
Oh, Scary Spice.
Scary the Spice
Girls?
Girls.
Yeah, Spice
You made her
Girls.
cry?
Okay, what happened?
I didn't mean to, but when you kind of tell artists, you know, you ain't singing it right, you gotta sing it. You say,
You told her
I'm
she can't
trying
sing,
my
bro.
best. They
And
say,
nobody gonna argue with you.
She's like, can you give me a minute to cry? I was like, whoa. I didn't know what to say, you know, like she was the first. And then the
Not the last.
second was a K-pop artist. Her name was Tiffany. Is it Tiffany?
Tiffany
Yeah, Tiffany
from
from
Korea?
Yeah, from Korea. Girls,
name was not
Girls
Tiffany
Generation.
originally.
It was no. Let
didn't
me
mean
tell
it
you
that
something. I love Korea because I love them for that. And then, do you know about the birthdays
No,
with
please.
Korea? Like
Let me find out they don't have
their birthday
birthdays.
is different than ours. Like
What, their birthdays after
you
the
won
fact?
when you come out of the womb. I was like, what?
Wait. Oh,
You won when you come out of the womb.
That makes sense to me. I just told my son that. I said, yo, you really
Two.
other age.
Yeah, right.
Because when you came out, you was one.
Right.
And then I got to fight my whole family.
No. Korea.
I'm
and then
Korean,
another
bro. That's
thing.
what I'm talking about.
So
When they go to school,
yeah.
they go to school. They go to school from 8 to 8.
Oh, no. Yeah. And they learn algebra.
No, they learn everything.
Yeah.
And then
Rocket science.
some of them, that's why they got so many K-pop artists, because most of them don't want to be in school all those hours. So they chose music.
That's their career.
That's
career path, right,
Their
like the
other
subject.
curriculum is
Right.
music, and that's how they became K-pop artists. Because you don't want to go to school all day, because some of them go to school all day, and then it's mandatory at 19 they got to go to the army. Mandatory.
We don't fucked up.
No, they don't take no for an answer. You don't go, you go into jail.
America's not doing
Man, we ain't doing that shit.
Yeah. So what's the other random question?
Too busy TikToking over here.
Little Kim or Foxy Brown?
Damn.
He had a Foxy Brown record. That record is ill too, man.
Thank you. I did that record for $1. You know why?
But Blackstreet's on the record as well.
Yeah.
So I mean,
no, I did it for $1.
right.
Because my fee would have been,
Right.
But I did it for $1.
You took it for the team.
And the reason why I did it for $1.
Is that slang?
Huh?
What? Like did it for $1? Is that slang? Like you mean like you really did it for $1?
No, really $1.
$1?
Wait, call you got.
I can't call nobody.
You got Leon on speed dial, right?
I got Leon.
You got
You did it
Leon
for
speed
$1?
dial.
You did it for $1.
I did not do. I'm trying to figure this out. So
Call Leon and ask him.
No, I believe you.
They didn't believe it themselves.
So
They were
what
like,
happened?
when they came down, they thought they could smooch me with all the Louis Vuittons. You remember they used to Russell and
I took a lot of them. What's up?
his ex-wife.
Kamara
Lee.
Oh, you talking about Russell?
So, they were the Louis Vuitton people.
Okay,
They gift you with Louis Vuitton, right?
Yeah.
And my whole mindset wasn't about that. I thought about the Tribe Called Quest.
The beef?
The beef. Leo was in my studio. We had a beef.
Forgot that one.
Well, it was like, so I was trying to like, let's win them over, give them the record for $1 and get a favor.
Because it's Def Jam.
It was favor. It was Def Jam.
Right.
So they came down and Russell was trying to, yeah, man, it was joking. Everybody joking, that we hope we get him for I hope he don't charge us arm and a leg. And they was so worried. They never came to Virginia.
Right.
When they came to Virginia and Russell, they sidebar with me and was like, yo, so what you gonna hit us in the head for? That's what you talking about. He said, I know your price, man. I said, what are you talking about? He said, how much for the record, T? I said, you won't believe what I'm going to charge you. He said, is he joking or what? He asking Leo.
Right.
So Leo's like, come on, man, just tell us what you want for the record. I was like, okay. Russell, go in your pocket. You carry cash? He said, I don't carry a lot of cash. I said, pull out what you have in your pocket. He pulled out some money and he happened to have $1. And I said, spread it out like you in a strip club. He spread it out and I said, okay. He's like, they looked at each other like, this nigga's joking. He said, you joking right now? I was like, nah, it's not a joke. Just consider that a favor.
Wow.
I want my favor. So those two, I'm saying it right here on Drink Champ. And I'm going to say on every interview, y'all still owe me my favor.
Oh, Jesus, you ain't cash in?
I ain't cashing yet.
He's holding on to that favor, man.
I know you all the way over in Bali.
Yeah.
I still want my favor.
Yo,
and Leo, he called me.
Leo's
I was supposed to do.
right now?
I was supposed to do his party. I think he put everybody. He had everybody on his jet.
I was on the jet. Yes.
You was on it too?
Yeah, I was on there. My bad.
I was called, and he called me to be on the jet.
Oh shit.
And I said, yo, I can't. I have a concert. I'm not able to make it. He said, I just wanted to know that I call you. I was like,
Why is Leo something drunk right now?
It's Leo accent. That's the only accent.
that's how he got that slur.
Sounds drunk.
And I said, but catch me on the next one. I'll definitely come, because it's amazing to just even hear from you. But I'm one to say on that call, you still owe my favor. But I'm going to catch you.
They owe you the favor, man.
Leo is my guy.
I
have
they still
to
owe you the
ask.
favor, 100%.
Yeah.
I have to ask.
Thank you for co-signing that.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Wait, what?
They co-signed, he co-signed, make sure.
He's owed the favor.
Oh, 1,000,000%.
And he needs to get that favor.
All right.
Whenever he-
1,000,000%. Hold on.
What you got?
Yeah, you can let him up. You can let him up. Okay, thank you. Take it. My bad. My son, like, he bullies me. We've been bullied all this episode. This whole episode, we've been realizing that
how many sons you have?
everybody's is being bullied. What you said? What? Oh, shit. I'm not sure about your questions, man. Okay. Well, his beef with Babyface, his staff did not want to talk about his beef with Babyface. Listen, now you done outed yourself. You done outed. Beef with Babyface. Like, I'm gonna be honest. How the fuck do you and Babyface get beef?
Why y'all putting us in the beef? See, this how this shit happened with Biggie and Tupac and Blackstreet and Guy and N.O.R.E. Everybody putting us in beefs. We ain't in no beef.
Okay.
I just don't think that he would give me a shot for us to create verses on a stage like Monica
And Brandy?
and Brandy.
Oh.
And I'm telling them, put back on your boxing robe and how you came out on Versus, and let's do this, man. Let's get back in the ring. Let's take it to Africa. What's that? Babyface, who my Babyface, who my Babyface, who my. You know what I'm saying?
Ali Boumare, but
Yes,
you just changed it up. But
Babyface, he the one who wore the robe. He wore the robe.
Yeah, okay.
I wore the fur.
Oh, yeah.
From New York.
Okay.
So he put on a robe, you heard, he can't, you ain't see that versus?
God damn it.
I was like, for real?
Oh.
Okay. I called Mike Tyson, Magic Johnson. We had the furs. And then the fight happened. And then the Teddy Riley internet. He never gave me my shot to finish. We never got to finish. Do you know that? So why don't we finish?
You want that smoke?
Listen,
I could see it in your eyes through your glasses.
listen.
You already?
Nah, for real.
And that was like before,
it won't
y'all
be.
wasn't in the same room. Your internet was a little crazy. I remember that.
Nah, it really wasn't. It was just the equipment I had, and IG was just too a little behind in technology.
Yeah, now we got it together.
Yeah, no, we there.
Oh, so
we there. I own my own internet.
You want that rematch?
I'm like, no, but Babyface is one of the most incredible writers in this whole entire world.
That's it.
I will never have a beef with him. I just think that we need to do this. The example is we had this idea first of putting it on the stage.
You and Babyface?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I did.
Okay. And then versus.
It was my dream. And had we did that, because we were the only ones that never had verses like how we created it. When they went on the stage, that was our creation because that's what we did at the house. If I didn't do that, verses would have been still in the house. Am I right or wrong? Nobody would have never known about doing verses on no doggone stage. It's like, oh, bam, Teddy did it. Now we should do this with everybody. They even let Beanie Man and them have doggone boom boxes.
They killed it. They killed it.
You know what I'm saying? They had the
little
boom
dangerous.
box.
They got a little dangerous in the yard. When the police came, I said, wait a minute, where are we going?
So me doing what I did is almost like what I did with New Jack Swing. And everybody got on it. And I'm happy about that. It's just a legacy. That's all it is. But Babyface, if you give me that shot, we gonna make the culture just go, wow. They just brought back verses like Monica and how we let them get it before us. And then I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it 100. I brought it to some promoters and they didn't believe. They didn't believe. We were the biggest of all the verses. Every last one. You could put a couple of them together and still wouldn't even meet ours.
Wow.
You could put a few. You could put more than 5 together and still didn't make ours. We had over 8 billion instances They didn't want to display that, but CNN told the truth.
CNN did?
Yes, they the ones who reported it. It was like, this is over 8 billion instances. The reason why, because IG didn't want us to beat Michelle Obama. She had a party the same day.
Oh.
And guess who was DJing for the party?
D-Nice.
You damn right. And he left the party
So watch y'all
to
shit.
come watch. All the artists. Quavo called me and said, yo, you broke the rules. So we can't even get back in the room. I said, we can't even get back in our own. That's what breaking the internet is.
Right.
They didn't do it. And everybody afterwards was like, they didn't bring the hype. The hype was the Teddy Riley internet. Broke. He broke it then he broke it again. So I think he deserved that shot, and I think, Face before, he just say, yo, I'm good. I don't want to do this again. I'm retiring. This is the way to go out with a bang. Because we bring in the culture. He's got all those hits, and I got some records, and it would be more than a 3-hour show, but we wouldn't do that. We just gonna give you a piece of our love and keep everybody just coming. I know what it would do. Monica, they're the example. We were supposed to be the example,
right,
but they are the example. And you see how well that did?
Yes, I did.
People want to see verses on the stage.
Absolutely.
And on tour.
And on tour. So,
yeah.
say if Swiss and Timberland do a versus tour with them on the stage, because they started
They got to be the verses, too.
Would you say like Monica and Brandy?
No, Timberland and Swiss got to be themselves.
Themselves be on stage.
Them being
Okay.
themselves and put it on the stage.
Yes.
The same thing, already Gladys Knight and what's the name already doing it? Patti LaBelle.
Yep, they are.
They doing it.
Killing
they
it,
doing
too.
well.
Yeah.
These things would do well. You just can't be afraid of it.
Right.
And that's what I feel.
And it's got to be well produced as well.
Yes.
Can't
and
no
with
bullshit.
us too. I just think that if we do that, it will be off the chain. It will take the summer and the winter. They'll be probably asking us to come Africa or something. And I thought we should start it in a place like Africa.
I heard you say that earlier.
It's make it look like, yo, this the rumble in the jungle. It's we can really go out, and it won't be you go first, you go second. We just go back and forth how Trey Songz and Chris Brown
It's a
did.
collaborative event.
We celebrating. There ain't no competition because I ain't competing against them.
Right.
Not doing that. I will never compete with my brother. That was just strictly for the culture. And, we made it look like we ain't backing down. I know he ain't backing down, and I'm not backing down either. It is it.
So let me ask you, right? Why in our culture, right? It's just we people like us want to celebrate our legends, but in hip hop and people say, all right, man, you're over the hill now. I think you said it earlier. With Pharrell's man, keep working. Let's keep working. But why in our culture, there's no such thing as washed up in jazz music. There's no such thing in
pop
rock
music,
and roll.
in rock and roll
music. These guys are 900 years old and they still on stage.
110.
Why is it in our culture that it is frowned upon?
Because we are so critical in scrutinizing each other that we never give each other the love that we deserve. So that's why sometimes you got to just keep doing what you're doing so people can still receive you. And, don't let anybody turn you away or steer you away from being or striving to be great. Because one day they will see that. You got to show them your greatness in order for you to be accepted.
Right.
You just got to show it. Don't talk about it. A lot of people talk about, I'm going to bring R&B back, or I'm going to bring this back and never conquer. So you got to now just do it and not talk about it. Just do it and be strong about it. Just be determined. I'm determined to, be consistent. Because when you're consistent,
that's the key.
And you're not having to wait. Like, I've got darts thrown at me when I said, yo, this is Guy 2.0. But when people started hearing it, they started getting those darts back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what you got to do. Like, I really feel like you got another record in you.
I do.
You know what I'm saying? No, seriously.
I do.
I promise you.
Yeah.
If Pharrell, you and Pharrell, like, how the clips? Come on, look at the clips.
Yeah, I got the Dr. Dre beat. I got 3 of them.
Okay.
Recently.
Yeah. A couple weeks ago.
So we got you. Give me a call.
Yeah. Just please. Yeah, I'm going to make sure.
Listen, y'all in the same city right now.
Yeah.
Serious, like
shit. I'm coming to get a Teddy Riley fucking beat too. Got that. And you know what? For me, is when you do the records out of love. Like when we first started, we did this shit because we loved it.
Exactly.
It was the industry who made us hate it. But it's not the industry.
The scrutiny.
Yes. And not only that, it's just like when you spoke about the Korea thing and all that, like certain things, like certain people took advantage of it. Like me, for sure, I got taken advantage of. And for me to come back and me to do it on my own terms will be like that's will be what I love. You know what I'm saying?
That's the thing you're supposed to do is you're supposed to be on your own terms because it feels better.
Yes.
Instead of being forced.
Yes.
You never force it. You're not a force. I mean, it'd be so easy for you. I'd shoot.
Yeah. I'm gonna play you some shit. I got some shit. I'm already ready.
All right. Okay.
Yeah. No, but
then I'm gonna play you.
Yes,
I'm gonna play something for you.
I would love because you know what? Me and my partner, like we said, me and EFN, we really started this show to give people like you your flowers, to give people like you your credit, because it's truly that. Like if it's not you, like us related, like us being connected, like you truly are one of the icons. You are an icon. You are a legend. You are a person that if it wasn't for you, the music wouldn't be what it is today. And I'm not afraid to tell you that to your face. That is like you push the needle. You are the move. What do they call it? The move shaker. Yeah. You are that person. You are that person. And I feel like our culture has to celebrate that. We have to praise that. We have to let you know, to your face. And if our culture ain't going to do it, we will do it.
Man, it's amazing. But it's.
Yeah, you want to say something?
I mean, I just want to give a small little anecdote, because this is why I love doing this show. Because as the young fan in me comes back and meets the icons and the heroes,
right?
So this is an actual cassette that I bought, right?
Look at that.
That's crazy.
And I used to love, because I was an aspiring DJ, couldn't afford turntables originally, right? So I loved all the singles because they had the instrumentals.
Yeah. Yep.
But I hated that they always came in the paper. So I used to cut them up and put them in the plastic joints.
Right.
They would be protected.
So what year
and now I'm bringing you this. No, I mean, this is Rum Shaker. He knows the year that it's from.
92?
This record is, listen.
That's 90.
To me, there's 2 records in hip hop that define summers. Whether this came out in the summer, I couldn't tell you. But I'm telling you, defines for me summers. It's Dwick and Rum Shaker.
Because you jerked off to those videos. Keep it real.
No, bro, relax, buddy.
Come on.
Not at all.
I'll tell you that shit went. I'll tell you a fact. It's so crazy because for so long we wasn't considered hip hop.
I know that. But you know, I'm in Miami. I'm a Miami guy, so for me,
so that was it.
So
wait, hold on. So y'all looked at them like 2 Live Crew?
No. You understand?
Okay.
I'm a Miami hip hop head, so I'm not looking at that divisive stuff that's going on somewhere else.
Okay.
To us, this is the jam, dog. This is it.
A lot of people,
like I said, it's
would
Dwick
say that,
and this.
but if people would have asked, like, "Yo, so is it hip hop?" Nah, that's Rex in Effect, or that's New Jack Swing. And why do music, like I said, scrutiny? Mm-hmm. Why music have to be put into a category or into a box?
Right.
When it was everything to everybody. This was the first record, the first booty song to play on MTV. Mm-hmm. The very first.
Besides Two Life Crew?
But they wasn't on MTV.
Yet?
Nope.
Or never?
It took our record.
I mean, after, obviously.
That record was decided by a judge. The first commercial about Rum Shaker was a judge. And they played the record, and, it was like a demonstration. And this record makes MTV.
That's crazy. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. And we did a lot to make that record make TV because we had some stuff going on. And we had some stars in there. Like you would know, like the girl that's playing
the saxophone? Right.
Y'all know who that is?
Nah, who's that?
That's Bobby Brown's wife.
Wow.
Today. It's my
wasn't his wife
friend.
then, though.
Wasn't his wife then.
Right.
That's his wife now.
Do y'all think y'all introduce twerking?
No. That's all day. That's Luke. I even said a lot of my records. I'm the East Coast Luke.
God damn it. Okay, I can
but
see that.
But listen, you said this is hip hop, nonetheless.
Yeah, but no, it wasn't. I mean,
well,
when the 50th
to us in Miami
anniversary, we wasn't called. And let me tell you something.
This is a hip hop hit record.
Exactly.
I don't give a fuck what nobody says.
The lead rapper is one of the most influential rappers because a lot of people, and I'm gonna keep it 100. A lot of people got their style from him. I'll kill. A+.
Keep going.
He's a very educated rapper and freestyle.
Yeah, A+.
Off the rip. But, when people don't give you that respect, it's just like, yo, I got another job over here. I could just do that. And we just kind of left it alone. But when we performed that song,
I mean, I think it's going to go down in history. Like I said, I mean, I don't know if everybody agrees with me, but I feel like
I think it will as well.
And it's Rum Shaker.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the summer records for that time period, which is the golden era in from my generation of hip hop.
Yep.
It's Dwick and Rum Shaker. Like, there's no other record that's going to bring everybody out on the dance floor like that.
I feel the same way. That's a classic. There's not a lot of rap classics, that you could say I could play 20 years later. This record, 92, and still playing today in the clubs.
And the sample, the original sample, Public Enemy used, right? First or no?
The original sample is by I got sued $1 million for that record.
$1 million?
$1 million I had to pay. Me.
So what's the original sample?
They called us later when the record did $500,000.
Because the record
we was in court with them.
That sample's crazy.
And part of my publishing check went to pay for that sample. They let us. It's an Indian band. Before Public Enemy. Before Public Enemy.
Them?
Yeah.
And then Jay used it afterwards.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Wow. Crazy, man.
So we know you didn't smoke the blunt.
Relax.
Not yet.
It was that. It was for later or before.
Can I ask, because this is for my inner junkie.
Whoa.
Oh, the inner junkie in you.
What kind of drugs was in the Bobby Brown sessions?
Well,
or was there not?
You want to know if they
artists,
were cooking
the
fried
artists
chicken?
that I work with that did substance did not bring it around me. I'm gonna tell you, like Snoop Dogg, and that's my brother. But Snoop would even ask me, "Yo, can we hit one?" And one day, he smoked in the session, right? And Aaron Hall was with us. Everybody was in the session, and Snoop came and he said, "I bet you can't hit this. You'll never hit that." And Snoop had some strong stuff, right? And I said, I bet you I would. Because they used to smoke every day. Him, Corrupt, everybody. Quick, everybody.
Yeah.
So I took a hit and it changed my life. Now I'm gonna tell you why, because I have hypothyroidism. And I used to have tremors. My hands used to shake a lot. You know, I had Graves' disease, cancer.
Wow.
And I could never sleep. Like if I'm in a studio session, I can go for 48 hours, literally.
All right.
But for me, what helped me, and now we're working on a strand as a T. Because
as a T, you said?
As a T.
Okay, good. See.
Because indica is the best thing for me, and I only have to take one, and I'm good.
Wow.
Indica's the up or the down?
No, the down.
It's the downer. Okay.
Downer, because I'm already up.
Okay, all right.
It's for him to sleep.
I'm already up. Like, I'm like, how you say, jumping bunny. You know, I'm
out of here.
I can go. No, Duracell. I'm like Duracell. Like, and it was nothing that, because I don't really like taking medicine at all.
Yeah, me.
There was nothing that could help me. And my ex-manager I used to play with, you a pusher, man. You know, like you're a drug dealer. Because he would, you know, he introduced, when they had the vapes, but I realized that was dangerous.
Right.
Then he said, you know, then you would have to do the real deal, or let's figure out how we can turn it into a tea. So I have a company now really putting together a strand and so it can make it into a tea.
That's dope.
That's fire.
So that I'm able to, you know, sleep, but it also helps me with my thyroid. So, yeah.
Okay.
So the drugs in the studio, I could tell you a couple of people who asked me, you know,
I'm in.
ODB, when he came to do the remix for Fix.
Okay.
And this is how you got that part on Fix when he went, hoo-ha, her name is Vagina. The dude had to have a 40 and he had to have his weed. Nobody never did weed in my studio. The first person to do weed in my studio was Busta.
Busta Rhymes.
Yeah.
My brother.
Because he's like, I don't feel good. I don't feel good, yo. I don't feel right in here.
His impersonations are off the chain.
I'll talk to you for a minute.
That's what I'm saying.
I need to talk for you, T.R. You know, because something gotta give. I was like, who you talking about? He's like, yo, I know you don't allow, like, you know, smoking in the studio where if you could just give me this one, I'll finish this record, like trust.
Wow.
I was like, you got it, Bus.
Wow.
He smoked, it was it. It changes, you know, it's another playing field when you got that. So like, even sometimes like when I'm in the studio, I will have that feeling like today is the day I need to. Because I'm on something right now and I need to focus. Right. So the stuff I do is give me a focus and I'm like in that zone and like just working on records for like Usher and stuff. And I'm like, yo, I gotta get in the zone. So.
Man.
Take it the picture, man.
Listen, man, I can't thank you enough, man. Like, I know you gotta wrap it up. But I'm gonna take another shot for you. I'm gonna take two more shots for you because
you're gonna take one shot.
Yeah. I'm gonna take two more shots. Because let me just tell you, man. We all owe you, man. This music
y'all
industry.
don't owe me nothing.
No.
Y'all gave me
let me give
my
you your
gift.
flowers.
You gave me my gift for my flowers about me being
but let me
here.
speak on behalf.
No, check this out.
Okay.
I'm gonna be 100.
Okay.
I didn't think I would ever make it here.
No,
Really?
What?
Why?
Nah, I'm serious because I didn't really have, like, when I go on a show, like, oh, dude, like, your show has got to be something. Like, this really got me here. I feel.
No.
Like, this is my reason. I know you wanted me to come on because we talked about it.
Oh, yes. Oh.
At the Piece by Piece.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
this right here, I feel like this was the vehicle that I feel I have something to talk about, and then all the
Right.
stuff y'all wanted to ask me, and then the games, and it became like, yo, that's flowers for me.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Just coming on the show, I don't, like I told you, I don't dawn on my past.
Right.
No, but thank you for humoring us.
Yeah. And we have to. You know what? In case that's what you want to do, it's people like us that we sit around and we have to say, man, like this, like your legacy, what you've done, what you gave to us is you birthed children, like when I said 4 different decades, I was sitting back and I was just like, that shit is so beautiful. Like, you know what I mean? There's people who don't last 6 months. There's people who don't last 6 weeks. There's people who don't last 2 weeks. And the fact is that you have this illustrious career. I have to sit you as a man and tell you thank you. Thank you for doing that. Because I know how much shit you have probably been through. I know how much shit that you ain't talk about in that book because I can't say I'm of you, but what I'm trying to say is I'm of that same essence.
Yeah,
we all come from
the
that.
tree.
And I know the hardship that you've been through, and I know the fact that you standing here today as a man, sitting there, and you are who you are. Everyone loves you. Everyone worships you. But I know sometimes what we've been through. Like, you know, I look at my friends sometimes, and I can see them go to McDonald's, and I can say to them, "Fuck, I'm jealous of them going to McDonald's."
Right.
Not because I'm jealous of them going to McDonald's. I'm jealous that they can go to McDonald's, they can get their chicken fillet or fish fillet, because I know you don't eat chicken. They can get their fish fillet, they can get their little, because my man is vegan, they can get their French fries, and they can sit down. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to throw you out there, but they can sit down and that shit, it vexes me sometimes because it's like, damn, I know how much I sacrificed for this industry. You know how much I've done for this industry, and I can't even get a McDonald's meal like without being.
But you can. It's just you choose not to. So it's like I wanted, like, I watched this show probably since the beginning.
Thank you,
man.
Thank you.
And you know, I was like, dang, if I go on this show, I want to have something. Because I know I got something.
Right.
But I want to have something more, like something to talk about, you know. I'm always with substance, you know. And that's the reason why I kind of duck and dodge, you know. When I saw you, I was like, I ain't ready.
No, but you know what? But you know what the beautiful part about that was I got, like I said, like how I started this interview off, when I got to see you be so happy for another person, and I got to see her, I know what I'm saying, like you one of these people that, like, you done everything, like, you know what I mean? Like we had Will Smith on here. I'm sorry to be, and Will told us, he said, man, there's a mountain top, and when he said this, what is it? What? Cliff top, and he was just describing to us how you could make it to the top of the top, and that should just not be enough, and that shit scared the shit out of me. That was okay. I'm sorry, because I feel like you're about to say something.
No, because you're right. I always say, you know, it's easy to get to the top, but it's hard to maintain and stay there. And my formula to that is, this is the industry. If you're trying to sustain yourself, sometimes you got to sit down, just like let the sub come in. A lot of people don't know how to let the sub in.
Right.
So that's what I did. I created subs. I created, you know, like architects that could fulfill what I'm doing while I'm sitting down. And that's what Pharrell You know, that's where they all come in. It's like, dang, at least I know that something came from or came through me that I'm able to say, dang, he's doing it. And when you see that, like Rodney Jerkins as well, you know, and you're able to say that I'm a part of that. It's like when you said with the clips, yo, I'm a part of that. That's my award too, you know? I feel that way as well, but I'll never say. It's just like you smile inside. That really shows right here. It's all in here and it's all in here, you know, and that's what you're seeing.
Yeah.
Because I'm proud, like 1,000% proud of all of them.
I could tell.
You know what I'm saying? It's no, like, never have been any type of hateration.
No.
Because when you know, like, when you see, like, you envision the tree, like, heck.
It only adds on to you. But I got to see it. I stood behind you, bro.
I know you was behind me, but you ain't see me drop the tear of joy.
I did see that.
Oh, you did?
I did see that because guess what? I was hiding my tear.
Yeah, who was sitting right behind me?
It was me, motherfucker.
my wife was there. She was filming. I was almost wanting to say, get the camera off of me.
Because you were right. You were exactly where EFN was to me. And what I realized was our whole chemistry was together at that very moment. I knew it already, but I looked and you know what? God bless hip hop, man. God bless hip hop, man.
Yeah,
God bless.
Yeah. The last person that did that with me where I had a tear of joy was when we won the Grammy for No Diggity. And then what came next was Record of the Year and Boyz II Men won. And Rick Rubin took a piece of paper and wrote, "That should have been your award."
Wow.
And I said, everything happens on God's time. Sometimes you gotta sit, like I said, you gotta sit back. Let God steer the way. Just trust your process.
Right.
You trust the process, you know, you'll get there. You just gotta stay in the number.
Stay in the game.
Do another record.
Yes, I am.
Absolutely.
But let me just end it on this note. I really have to thank you again. Thank you again for your contribution to life. Not only just music.
Thank you.
Your music changed people's lives. So I want to say thank you for what you contributed to life. Even bigger than music. You know what I mean? Like when I'm sitting around, I was like, this man catered our ears for 30 damn years. And 40, of course. I was just downplaying it. But I'm doing it in the right way. What I'm trying to say is, that shit is so beautiful, man. Like, I'm proud to know you. I'm proud to be in the same area as you. I'm proud to be in the same room as you. I'm proud, and me and him, like we said, man, we want to give people their flowers while they're alive, they trees while they can smell them, and they thoughts while they can tell them. Yeah. And we want to tell you, thank you, brother. Thank you for being who you are. Thank you for being this. Thank you. Yeah. And I'm so scared because I'm looking at your people and I can tell they want you to go, and I'm like, okay, we still got to do a picture and drop and a couple of pictures. But
take one more shot.
Let's do it.
Oh, I forgot. I jerked you on the shot. Pause. Oh, you know how this shit is. This shit is gonna be.
Salute.
I got this and a salute. And thank you. And thank you to your team, man. Thank you. All of your team is beautiful, man. They was on point, even though my Dominican friend sent them the wrong address. I'm blaming it on him. I'm blaming you, Mr. Lee. I cannot blame them that. I'm blaming you. Because Afrion Crockett hit me and was like, do you know you have Teddy on your show? I said, of course I know.
Do you know?
He goes, you know they're outside. And I'm going, there's no way. And I know it's...
So that's the other spot.
No. I believe it was him sending the wrong address. I'm blaming him on everything. I'm blaming the Dominican guy. Yo, thank you so much, though. Thank you so much. Yeah, let's take a picture. Yeah.